shuffle up all these decks if you're here. I'm going to shuffle up the decks real quick. Let me also share. Oops. All right. Oops. Welcome, welcome. Welcome on in. Hello, we are talking about the next 7 days and what you can expect. Venus is moving into Taurus. Venus is moving home. I'm going to do all 12 signs, but Venus is moving into Taurus on the 31st or the 30th. The 30th. From the 30th to the 24th of April. Yeah, Venus is going to be in Taurus, so that's like, yes, okay? Is that Michelle? Yes, for real, like that is, and we also have the full moon in Libra on the 1st, and Venus is also home with Libra, so there's a lot of focus on like balance being restored, love, connections, but decisions being made with the Libra energy being up in there, decisions being made in relationships, releasing those that no longer serve you, solidifying the ones that do. Focus on our finances as well. Stability in our finances, and our money, our careers, if we are genuinely happy there, or, are we thinking of a career change? All those type of energies are what is beginning this week. Wrap. I just dropped that whole deck. I won't be using that one, apparently. Ugh, I can't leave that on the floor, though. So, give me a second. If you have any questions that you would like answered live, the information for that is pinned in the chat. Thank you for liking. Hey, Stanley. Thank you for liking. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the hearts. I'm going to start with Aries and going on around the zodiac wheel. So, if you have just joined me, I haven't started yet. I was thinking about using this deck, but I think I'll save that for the next live. Let me pick up my cards that fell. Oh my God. The whole deck. Jeez. All right. Okay. I'm not going to use this one because I don't like how that fell, and I'm going to have to do some cleansing with that one. So, Aries, let's get it popping. Okay. I hear you. Aries, what can they expect next 7 days? What's popping? Happy birthday for all the Aries that have birthdays coming up this week. I'm going to spend a little bit more time on y'all reading because my reading, the live I did on Wednesday, y'all did not record. So, okay, Stanley. What is for you? And all the other Aries out there. Peacemaking. Okay? So there's the harmony, the clarity, coming in, Aries, right in alignment with the energy that we're in with that, with the full moon in Libra. There's some sort of, it could be a mental conflict, like something you know, some clarity you've been needing, some understanding. It could also be a conflict with a person. Maybe you've been needing understanding to, you know, move forward with a conflict that you've been having with someone or in a situation. Aries, let's go further. What can Aries expect next 7 days? We have compassion. I feel like this wants to come out. I know I felt like it wanted to come out. And we have understanding. Okay, and compassion. Which you may have more compassion for a situation once you understand what's going on, or, you know, vice versa. Let's go further. This is a lot of clarity energy for, you know, starting this week. And then we have all the planets are all, you know, well, nothing's in retrograde, should I say. Jupiter, Mercury, everything. Like, it's all going in the direction we need it to go. You know what I'm talking about? We have, oh, okay. Y'all got lump sum windfall. I know that's kind of, I guess that's backwards for y'all from what I understand, but lump sum or windfall. All right, so, you know, you can have an increase in your finances popping off in the next 7 days. Aries, what can they expect? Let's go deeper. I'm gonna get all your oracle messages and then we're gonna move into the tarot and get to the nitty gritty. We got unicorn. Use your intuition to make beneficial changes. And tree, affairs with your family. Okay. I feel like this energy came out for y'all for the weekend. Weekend reading I did Friday. Use your intuition, Aries. This is probably going to assist you in coming into this understanding, this clarity. Some of you may have had like things that you knew or you felt was happening, but you didn't have any physical proof. And that may be the clarity that you received, like some sort of confirmation that, you know, your intuition was right and you need to continue following that. Let's go further. Aries, what can they expect next 7 days? Hey, thank you for the likes and the celebration emojis. The hearts, thank you, thank you. One more, Aries, what can they expect next 7 days? Thank you. Well, damn. Okay. So y'all got the King of Swords. There's the clarity. The Knight of Swords. There's the information coming to you. And then you got the Tower. So, y'all got a lot going on. Y'all got some shiznix going on. You got, you know, you got information coming to you that is providing clarity, possibly even prompting action on your behalf based on this information. But you also have the Tower that's definitely giving me that, you know, there's going to be some movement occurring. There's something is happening. Something is happening all of a sudden. We're going to go deeper with the clarifiers and see, you know, what information they give us. But that's, I actually wasn't expecting that Tower energy. So let's go. I'm going to clarify that first. Because we kind of understand. I feel like the clarity could possibly come from the Tower. I feel like the Tower is like putting things in place. It's like shifting things into place. You know what I mean? Like things falling into place rather than out. Tell me about the Tower, please, for Aries. Why this is here? Tell me about the Tower. What's popping? Why are we talking about this? Help me understand. Well, we got the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so that is a very lovely clarifier for the Tower. I feel like, I mean, there could be a sudden change in like your job though, or like how you make your money, or kind of like shifting things into place when it comes to your finances, but specifically something that you may have been working on already. Like you've already been working, you may have been only receiving like very slow progress on it. If it's something that you've been, like if you have your own business or something like that, something to that nature, you there could be something that like changes about it suddenly. Some of y'all could hear about like a job, or you could see some sort of like progress all of a sudden with something. You can get like a promotion you weren't expecting, or a raise or something like that. Tell me more about the Tower. It's something with an increase to your finances suddenly, but or something that you've been working on. You've been working hard with this, whether this is a career, your job, your business. Tell me more about the Tower, please. Give me one more. So I can see where this clarity may come from for you. So we got the Ace of Cups. This is beautiful. This is an awesome Tower. Like, I love it. I love it. I'll ride the Tower with y'all. Hey. This is like to me, this is an overpouring of blessings. I don't even, this doesn't feel like anything affiliated with the love proposal at all. This feels like things finally falling into place for you. And I feel like it's just like a sudden shift, or, it could even shake things up for it to fall into place. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like some of y'all could even be in the middle of a tower already, and like things are now falling into place. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Let's go backwards. Let's go backwards. Oh my God. Fuck. You got the Tower. Well, shit. Okay. Well, y'all have some very major changes going on in your week, Aries. And it's happening very fast. I feel like the information that you receive, some of you could trigger this Tower. It could trigger like, sudden changes, meaning you could have been stagnant and now you find out something and now you're ready to go. I don't know though. The Tower came out twice, so I feel like, something a little bit more, I don't want to use the word dramatic. Even if it is dramatic, it's like it doesn't feel like a chaotic dramatic. It feels like a change that you would welcome. And I feel like the King of Swords for you is you. Like I feel like you'll be in this King of Swords energy, knowing which way to go. Like you just, you having the clarity that you need to move forward, the information. I feel like it's just like a sudden change. Some of y'all may have been very stagnant, like for a minute. You haven't been able to move forward or nothing. Those of you who aren't getting a lump sum or a windfall, that will make somebody be able to all of a sudden make some moves and shit. So let's see. King of Swords. Well, tell me more about the Knight of Swords, since y'all bust out with the Tower and shit. Tell me more. We got the Eight of Wands. This is something, this could be something happening. I don't know. Some of you, this could be happening in the beginning of the week. Some of you, whenever it happens, it just, everything starts moving very quickly. Like you have a lot of fast energy for this Tower. I mean, the Tower in itself can be a fast energy. And the Eight of Wands, definitely. But the Eight of Wands could also be a message coming in with the Knight of Swords. So, you got the Page of Pentacles on the bottom. Some of you are receiving an opportunity, an offer. There is something that is clearing up some shit. It's like it's clearing up something. It's financially free for a lot of you. Like whatever it is, it's like a financial answer or relief. The thing you've been looking for. You've been looking for a job for a minute. That's what it is for you. Something like that. But it's happening all of a sudden. And it seems to be like a step up from wherever you were before. Like it seems to be a progression from like a page type of energy to a knight. This is something that you've put work into already. King of Swords. Why is this here for Aries? I feel like y'all feel very empowered at the conclusion of this Tower. We have the Four of Swords and the Five of Swords. Okay. So this is basically like getting out of mental confusion, mental conflict. Some of you could even be meditators, or you're being encouraged to meditate to calm your mind. But I feel like this Four and Five of Swords is where you've been. It feels like mental, like a cloud, an unknown, and you're going from that to the King of Swords. So it feels like a overall very good week for you, Aries. It seems like a progress is in your week, but it comes through things being shaken up. It may even look chaotic. It may even appear to you to be chaotic, being that the Tower came out of here twice. Let me get some advice for y'all. What's the advice for Aries for these next 7 days? What's the advice? Give me one more. Oh, you gave me 2 more. So the advice is the Hangman, the Page of Pentacles, and the Four of Pentacles. So don't be reactive. Don't, you know, I feel like it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot going on for you, or maybe a lot of decisions being demanded from you, or something like that. Or you may feel overwhelmed because, you know, now you can move forward. You know, it's like everything needs to be done now. And it's like, you know, take the time to think, use your intuition, take the time to process what's going on. Receive this Page of Pentacles, like receive this good news, this opportunity. Some of you, it may be an opportunity for you to move from the current job you are in or the current department. Something where you're comfortable in already, and it may require you to uproot yourself from something that you're, you know, you're comfortable. You know everybody already. All your friends are in that department. You've been there for a minute or something like that. With the Four of Pentacles, I mean with the Four of Pentacles here. And that is something that you need to don't be too stubborn, or don't hold on to anything that is obviously falling away, or anything that's obviously crumbling or being released. Don't just hold on to it. Allow it to go. If it's falling away, allow it to fall away. If it's staying, allow it to stay. That's the energy with the full moon in Libra and Venus and Taurus. That's that energy also. Like anything showing its phase, especially with Venus having moving out of your sign right now. So it's transitioning from Aries to Taurus. So that's what I have for you for the next 7 days, Aries. That was beautiful. Thank you for liking and subscribing. If you're new here, welcome to my family. Welcome, welcome. Make sure your notification bells are turned on so you'll be alerted every time I go live. And make sure you're watching your sun, moon, rising, and Venus specifically. Your Venus signs, because Venus is going to be a very prominent energy for the next 30 days. Or maybe not exactly 30. She stays around like 20-something days, 23, something like that. But this is going to be some beautiful energy for us to work with, for us to manifest under. Anything that you've been wanting to start, create. This is a very good energy to do so. So we are moving on to Taurus now. Sun, moon, rising, or Venus. We're going to move on to Taurus and see what you can expect for your next 7 days. Taurians, thank you for liking as you enter the live. Thank you for being here. Down and subscribing if you are not subscribed as yet. I hope everybody is enjoying their Sunday. This beautiful energy that we are under. Although it is raining over here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. But, you know, it's all good. We need rain sometimes. Okay. Taurus. What can you expect for the next 7 days? What can you expect? Let's get it popping. Taurus. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What can you expect? What's your first message? I think it's tied into this reading, but I'd like to do so now. Thank you. We have the Queen. Okay. So the Queen always gives me the Empress energy. So, you know, that's y'all. You and Libra, which, you know, y'all energy is the energetic focus, planetary focus, I should say, with Venus being in Taurus and the moon being in Libra, the full moon. So I feel like this is a very creative time for you. Very creative week. A week of manifestations that you've already been working on. Let's go further. Taurus, what can they expect next 7 days? We have 1 month. Okay, so for Venus being in your sign for the next, you know, 25 to 30 days, that, or, you know, give or take, that's like, there's a lot of, I feel like what I was just saying about manifestations and stuff like that, I feel like that's a lot of your, what you've been wanting to bring into fruition, what you've been praying for, what you've been manifesting, asking for, working on. I feel like that those are the things that are now producing for you. They're starting to come into fruition for you, Taurus. Let's go further. Let's see how. We're going to get your oracle messages first, and then we'll get into the tarot. You have embraced change. So a lot of change is happening for you in this next month. I feel like there are a lot of things, like a lot of good changes, a lot of things you're going to love. With the Queen too, like I feel like you are going to be in control. Like you are going to be feeling prominent, feeling empowered, feeling like the Empress, like a freaking super manifester. Like, hey, once I get Taurus, what can they expect next 7 days? Once I get, we have 10, temporary situation. And we have ladder, climbing towards success. So I feel like the temporary situation is what you entered into this reading with. Whatever that temporary situation looks like for you. I feel like it's like you're moving out of that now. Like I feel like it's time for you to move into a different energy. Like you have embraced change and you're climbing towards success. Like this temporary situation is subsiding and you're coming out of it successfully. It feels like the world type of energy. Let's go with, shoot, can't even talk. Let's go deeper with the tarot. Let's go. Let me see. Yeah. Taurus, what can they expect next 7 days? Feel like that wanted to come. Give me 2. Nope. That's too many. 2 more, please. Thank you. 1 more, please. Thank you. So, we have the Emperor. Okay. Feeling empowered. We have the Strength, more empowerment. And that's Leo energy. That's Aries and Leo. And we have the Queen of Swords. Okay. So I feel like, I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of communication in your week with this Queen of Swords. I also feel like it's clarity, like communicating clearly. I feel like you have all the knowledge that you need for something. Like you understand, but it almost feels like the King of Swords energy, but feminine, like softer, like I don't know, being intuitively understanding how to move, which way to go, what's happening, and communicating as such. I feel like you're communicating something very bluntly this week, like speaking up for yourself. Let's go further. It feels like a lot of powerful communication. This is very authoritative. The Emperor, the Strength, and the Queen of Swords, they all look like they are all very much in control, all empowered. Like they're the boss. Let's go deeper. Why is the Emperor here for Taurus? What are you talking about? What are you saying with this? Let's communicate with me. Let me understand a little further. We have the Moon. Okay. Give me one more. Give me one more with that. You have the Moon and the Sun. So this is like wow, the Moon and the Sun. It's like having complete balance. That is what that gives me. That gives me like the ultimate balance of dark and light, sun and moon, things being brought to light. I'm telling you, I feel like understanding is what puts you in this authoritative type of energy. Something happens that solidifies something, or it clarifies something, it confirms something. Maybe it's time to do something, but this is literally the balance of dark and light. The Moon and the Sun. This is like a total life balance. What that means, I don't even know. The Emperor, the Moon, and the Sun. I don't know. It's almost like a completed cycle. This is deep, is what it is. Tell me more about the Emperor. Give me one more. You got the Six of Swords. I'm telling you, this is like a divine balance, like a whole balance of everything. Like, I don't know how to explain that even more. I mean, with the Six of Swords, it's like just harmony, just a yin and a yang type of flow, like you tapping into your divine masculine and your divine feminine, like you're being in a divine union of self, your outside world flowing as such in like a harmonious flow. But there's something that sparks this clarity, this it's like the sun comes in and shines light on what's been in the dark, what's been hidden under the moon. The full moon in Libra could be very significant for you, for some of you Taurus. The Strength, can you tell me why the Strength is here? This is also Leo energy coming out twice, so you can have Leo in your chart, or you could be dealing with a Leo. Tell me about this. Thank you. We have the King of Wands. So I'm telling you, you just feel very empowered. Some of y'all could be entrepreneurs. You get on your own business, and you can be seeing progress. There's some sort of clarity in it that is allowing you to be able to make decisions or make moves where you weren't able to before. Some of you could be getting a promotion, and that's what makes you feel, more confident, empowered. You can be getting a raise. You can be getting a job that is supporting your values, you know, or what you feel you're worth based on your experience and the certifications you have or something like that. Like, this is a lot, like I just keep saying, it's a lot of empowerment. Queen of Swords, tell me more. Why is this here? And then the King of Wands is also fire energy, so I find that very interesting. Some of you can definitely have Leo in your chart. We have the Four of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. Give me one more with that. Some of you could be, this is just like, I keep saying understanding is the theme of your reading, and it's understanding is like changing, or this change is bringing all this understanding. But some of you could just be finding out or understanding a direction to take with something that you've been working hard on already, been very diligent, you haven't given up on it. You just like, you knew something was going to turn around, and it does. Tell me more about this Queen of Swords. We got the Ten of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. It's like an end of confusion that restores balance to your finances or something like that. Or just life in general. I don't know. I keep saying finances because it's not really here. I'm feeling like maybe this is a financial focus for a lot of people. This could just be life in general, though, because you got the ultimate balance. You didn't just get like the Justice or, you know, the Wheel. You got the Moon and the Sun together in one reading. Like, that is night and day. That is the night being illuminated by the sun. That is like clarity. That is harmony, you know, and things just flowing in a harmonious way with the Six of Swords. I feel like the results of the work that you have done within, and possibly even, you know, like in a career or something like that, I just feel like it is starting to show in your world around you. Like, you wow, I was messing up like a total bunch of messages, but you, well, I don't know, like, I can't remember what I was about to say, but it's like everything is balancing out for you. Like, you're coming out of confusion, and that is what strikes all of this. And things are changing for you, but I feel like they're evolving. Like, I feel like, yeah, like all the work that you put in, done within is finally showing in your life. Like, it's finally as above, so below. There's finally a equality in your life. Balance is truly being restored to you, Taurus, with this full moon in Libra and Venus being in your sign. It's working for you. Like, this next month, bringing in a lot of changes for you. And you're just going to be feeling very empowered. That's the word that I keep hearing, Taurus, empowered. Okay? That is what I have for you, Taurus. I'm going to have to look at all these comments so I can see all that. Some of it looks like it might be spam. Just give me a second. If you have any, if anybody would like a personal reading on live, if you have any questions, the information for that is pinned in the chat. I started with Aries, and I'm going around the zodiac wheel from there. Don't forget to watch your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs to get a complete picture, especially your Venus, with Venus moving into Taurus this week. And the new full moon in Libra on the 1st. So, we are moving on to Gemini. We just finished Aries and Taurus, and we're moving on to Gemini. Okay. Thank you for liking as you enter in. Let me look at this a different way. Thank you for being here. What do we got going on? Who said what now? Let's see. Kush. You have a lot of questions. Okay. Okay. All right. I don't think I missed anything really. Let's move on. Stanley, seeing is believing. Yeah. Seeing does bring in the confirmations that we need. But the faith in it does come before you see the thing. And physically, before you see it physically. Anywho, let's move on to Gemini. Let me shuffle up real quick. If you have any questions you would like to ask, I'll answer all questions after I finish 12 signs. But the information for those to get your question answered is in the chat. It is pinned in the chat. So thank you for answering and liking. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Don't forget to watch your sun, moon, and rising. We are moving on to Gemini right now. Right now. Okay. Let me get some water. Oh, that almost went down the wrong pipe. Feel like a little bit dead. Shit. Okay, I'm about to die. Hold on. Okay, Gemini. Gemini. Thank you for liking, subscribing, if you're not subscribed yet. Gemini, next 7 days. What can they expect? We have blood. Okay. So your family will be a focus of your week with blood here. We got sisterhood on the bottom. Your family could be a focus of your week, or somebody that you perceive as family. Let's go further. Gemini, what can they expect? Sun, moon, rising, and Venus. We have awakening. Okay. That's giving me understanding or clarity. It's giving me like clarity into something. Some of you could be in a spiritual awakening journey though, and receiving clarity when it comes to that. And understanding. Some of you could have had to release family members recently or had a conflict that you could be receiving some clarity on. Let's go further. We have old love returns. All right, Gemini. I guess y'all, oh wow, y'all on the bottom. Y'all could be making a decision when it comes to an old love. What can Gemini expect next 7 days? And your last oracle messages are claw, be careful, do not take risks. So this is not a week for you to be taking risks in the next 7 days. That might be specifically pertaining to the old love returns for those of you that is pertinent for you. And then we have rainbow. The most difficult part of a situation is over. So I feel like that's together. That's saying like there's no dramatic moves for you to take when it comes to something. I feel like maybe let the work that you've put in do something. Yeah. I mean, heels wouldn't be a bad thing, but whatever. If you have any questions that you would like me to answer, the information to do that is pinned in the chat. Okay, let's go to the tarot for Gemini. What can Gemini expect next 7 days? Two more, please. I don't know if I mentioned it, but we do have Venus moving into Taurus this week, the 30th, which is actually tomorrow. And we have the full moon in Libra on the 1st. We have the Justice card for you, which is that Libra energy. We have, wow, we got the Death card, the Scorpio. And we have the 7 of Wands. Okay. So there is some sort of balance being restored for you, Gemini, and something that I feel like you put a lot of work into. Some of you could have been resonating with when I was saying that you could have released family members recently, or a friend's relationship, or you could have just instilled some healthy boundaries that caused people to, you know, disappear. Or you could have been fighting off competition, or just having, you know, conflict with people that you could be receiving some sort of awakening, some sort of enlightenment. Your week is very transformative. You have the Death card here with the Justice. Like, this is like, you could be ending a karmic cycle with a person. That could be why this old person is returning. This doesn't necessarily have to be a person for some of you. This could be an old situation that could be resurfacing to either have a different outcome, or to move you out of that energy, solidify where you are energetically with this situation, almost like giving you an opportunity to make a different choice, or confirm the last choice that you made. Like, if you said no and then they're coming back again, you know, you may just need to say no again. So it's different for everybody. Let's get some clarifiers. Let's go a little deeper. Justice. Why is this here for Gemini? Excuse me. We have the 7 of Pentacles and the Emperor. So some of you could be either closing or starting a new cycle with your father, or some of you could be becoming a father, finding out you're, you know, going to be a father this week. Some of you could be finding this out like Monday, tomorrow, or like Tuesday. Whatever this is, whatever, you know, those of you who are finding out you're going to be a dad or something like that. Some of you could be finding out about a court ruling with the Emperor here. This could be like a judge ruling in your favor. Excuse me. This could also be an old person returning to trying to want to start something new with you. Yeah, I mean, the black sweater's right there. This could also be, I mean, this could be you planting new seeds. But I feel with the Justice, this is more like a closure, like a karmic cycle that is ending. In a good way, like successfully. Give me one more with the Justice, please. Gemini, why this is here? Give me one more. Thank you. Wow. All major arcana. Well, most of them except for the 7. You got the Chariot as well. So this is like breakthrough. This is like a lot of forward movement. You're able to move forward with something. Some of y'all may literally just be able to move. Like you've been wanting to move. This is a balance being restored for you. This is your good karma coming back. It's time, it's like divine timing for this. Seems to be very divinely orchestrated from the start. Some of you could be, this is be resulting in you going on a road trip or on a train or something. I'm seeing some of you on a train or buying or a new vehicle or something like that, or traveling in a car though, or something with wheels. Some of you could be traveling to your father or to see your dad or something like that. But there's a balance being restored, Gemini. This seems to be a very significant cycle that is closing for you, and like a phase of receiving from the things that you've worked for, the things that you fought for. You I don't know, you didn't give up when others would have, or something like that. Death card. Tell me about the Death card for Gemini. It's almost like it's just a time of receiving. We got the Knight of Wands. So with the Death card though, okay, I can see where that's going. Tell me one more of the Death card though. Tell me one more. One more. Thank you. We got, oh, my son's name is Amar. If you would like a personal, live personal question, the information for that is pinned in the chat. Okay, Gemini, you got the 9 of Swords and the Devil to also clarify the Death card. So this is like something you're being freed from. Something that you've been worrying about, how to detach from, how to be able to leave, how to be able to move on, how to, this is something you've been wanting to get away from, and you've been wanting it to be over. It could even be a person. And with the Knight of Wands, excuse me, it's like you're finally going to be able to go after this thing or move or whatever it is you want to do. You're able to move forward now. Like the forward movement very passionately. You could have been trying to figure out how to start something, how to move forward with a project, to increase your finances. Like, I don't know what it is you've been worried about, but it's you were trying to free yourself from something or someone. You like a cycle. Something kept happening or something like that. And you're doing that with the Knight of Wands. It's like now you're able to move forward with this Death card energy. This Scorpio energy that is involved in your week, that is bringing in this transformation for you. It's freeing you. It's like a rebirth of something. I'm telling you, this is like feels very like a karmic closure that is now allowing all the things you've been wanting, all the things that haven't been able to move forward. It's like allowing that it's freeing that. You know, this Chariot and breakthrough energy. You got Chariot and the Knight of Wands. Like, it's like this energy is free now. And all this shit can come to you. It's like, all coming at one time. 7 of Wands. I mean that literally though. I mean, I don't mean that literally. I mean it energetically. But you're starting to see it here on Earth. In your life. 7 of Wands. Tell me more about a 7. For Gemini, I started with Aries and I'm on Gemini. For anyone who just came in. Okay, we have, Jesus Christ. You got the Death card again, child. I'm telling you. This is like a very huge transformational week for you. So you got a lot of changes happening. I feel like whatever it is, you're coming out on top. Maybe I should, make sure I throw that in there. You're winning. You're definitely winning. Like this is so in your favor. But it seems to be in something that specifically that you've been fighting for. Maybe you've been fighting for a particular result, or you've been fighting for an exit in something. Whatever it is for you personally, Gemini, this is the week to start seeing some things. This is a very transformative week. Things are starting to happen physically. With the Justice, Death card energy combining there for you. Yeah. All right. This is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you for liking the reading and supporting my channel. I truly appreciate it. If you have not subscribed, welcome to the family, and go and hit that button. Boop. One time. Hit that button and subscribe. All right. And if you have a question that you would like to ask on live, the information for that is pinned in the chat. And thank you for liking as you enter in the building. Thank you, thank you. We are moving on to Cancer. We started in Aries. And we are moving on up to the east side. Okay. I'm gonna give you one more shuffle of that. Perfect, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. Let us move on. Oh, okay. To Cancer. Hello, everyone who just entered in. I know I can't see everybody. I can only see my subscribers. I can't see all the other people that be on here. So, hello, welcome. It doesn't let me see all, well, it don't tell me who's been here, but, as soon as I get off, I'll see there's a couple hundred people on here, which is wonderful. I just can't see that right now. So, hello. Welcome in. You plan on putting on some earrings? Okay. Cancer, let's go. What can y'all expect for this next 7 days? The only black ones I have? I didn't say they were boots. I said they were heels. I said they're boot heels. Ankle heels, boots, whatever. All right, what can Cancer expect next 7 days? Let's cut the deck. We got games. So, y'all gonna be taking it easy this week. It might be like a playful week. You may feel playful, kid-like. Some of you could be tapping into your inner child. I hope, none of y'all plan on playing games with nobody. That can't be the message, right? But, no, but I feel like it's like a playful week, like a, oh, I do have the lower ones that I wore to the wedding. Okay, so, I can't just, keep talking to you, but let's go further, Cancer. Transformation. Okay, very transformative week. And then we got taking it light. So I guess it's like a harmonious transformation. It could be more energetic. Not, let's see. The transformation could be, well, actually, that's exactly what I'm hearing. Like, it's You're going from more chaos to, what's the word? A harmonious flow in your life. All right, so let's go further. Cancer, what can they expect? Next 7 days, we have a new path available. So, you know, there's obviously something new starting for you. You got transformation and new path. You obviously have a new beginning. Something that's being presented to you. Let's go deeper. Cancer, what can they expect next 7 days? This games card is throwing me off. Lightning, control your anger or you'll be sorry. And nest, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Some of you could be like reanalyzing what is important to you. Revisiting, you know, doing more introspection this week. You have eggs here, and you have like a new path, and then you have transformation. There is something new that's happening. It could be a new realization for you. It could be, you know, a new way of thinking, a transformation within, you know what I mean? Based on an aha moment or a download that you received, Cancer, this week. Let's get to the tarot and see. Your oracle messages are interesting, Cancer. What can they expect in their next 7 days? Give me 3, please. 2 more. 2 more. One more. Thank you. You have the moon, which is you. You got the 10 of Wands. And then you have the 2 of Cups. So see, I feel like you're coming into alignment with your emotions in some sort of way. You're coming into an emotional realization or an intuitively. And I feel like it's a new way of thinking, a new way of seeing things that is opening up this new path for you. Some of y'all have been on a long journey with something or a long road. You've been doing something the same way for a long time, but it has become burdensome to you now. And that may even be the realization that you come to, that the way you've been doing something or how you've been doing it, who you've been doing it with, however that falls for you, it's like you don't want to do it this way anymore. This is actually feels quite, in some of you, it could be emotionally heavy. I feel like you're coming into an understanding within. This is the 2 of Cups is here. This could be, it could be regarding a soulmate connection for you, but I don't feel like it necessarily involves the other person physically this week. I feel like it could be an emotional understanding, or the emotional understanding could even result in the ending of a connection, or the ending of the way you do something, how you handle something. Let's go deeper. This is very interesting. The moon. Why is this here for Cancer? You do take a position of power in your week. You have the King of Pentacles. Some of you, this could have to do with your career or how you make your money. This could even have to do with whether you want to continue with a 9 to 5 versus focusing more on your business, or maybe striking a balance between the two. This could be something with a Taurus, or you could have Taurus in your chart. There could also be some sort of upgrade to your position at work that you're unaware of. You don't even see it coming. Tell me more about the moon. Maybe one more with the moon. One more. Thank you. You got the Magician. It's like you're in a position of power. You have all the resources you need to do something. It feels like clarity, bringing in, restoring some sort of balance for you. I feel like balance within. I feel like you're some sort of divine union of self, you know, because of a self-realization that you come to. And then you also decide to no longer do something the hard way. Or because of the realization you come to, it relieves you from doing something the hard way. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. But again, it feels very within. It feels like a focus on you, you know, and you. Ten of Wands. Tell me about the Ten of Wands, please. Thank you. We have the Queen of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. Look, it's like an understanding to something. It's like, I mean, it could even be communication, a conversation with a boss. It can be a divine feminine that's your boss, or, you know, an offer. It could be from a Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Could be divine feminine, doesn't have to be. But I think somebody, you know, somebody can give you an idea. I genuinely feel like y'all come across this yourself. Like you may come across this understanding, and maybe you start asking questions based on this thought you have or this idea you have in your head. And it solidifies what you've been thinking, or the idea that you have when you have this conversation. It's for some of you, the alignment that you come to within affects your finances in your life. Like it gives you some sort of upgrade to it, or an idea of how to upgrade it, or how to increase it, and how to, you know, almost like work less but make more. Like working smarter, not harder, when it comes to something in particular. Tell me about the Two of Cups. Tell me about the Two of Cups. For Gemini, Cancer, why is this here? Two of Cups. Why is this here? Thank you. Here y'all are again, Cancer. The moon, the Chariot. The moon is, you know, Cancer, Scorpio-ish. But this is coming to a breakthrough. I mean, some of y'all, like I said, some of y'all, this could be a connection for you, a soulmate connection that you're coming to a realization about. You know, if it is, this is like you owning your true feelings for someone, or you being truthful to you, not other people, but you being honest with you about how you feel about someone or something. But if it's not a soulmate connection, if it's not a connection for you, this is just you coming into union with you, because you're taking accountability for how you feel with something, or how you handle something. And then you're also, there's like a clarity that brings in a harmonious flow for you within, and therefore it affects your life on the outside. You're figuring out how to not struggle as much. And this is like the breakthrough for you. I feel like this is what's causing your transformation, like a soul transformation this week. I like this energy, Cancer. This is good for you. And this is what I have for you for the next 7 days. If that resonated with you, please like the live. Thank you for liking as you enter in anyway. And liking the live, commenting, let me know how this resonated with you. Subscribing if you're not a part of my family as yet. If you have any live personal questions that you would like answered, that you would like me to answer, the information to do that is pinned in the chat. Thank you for liking. Thank you for the hearts and the celebrate. Oh my God, celebratory emojis. Or maybe I should just call them birthday emojis. Or maybe that's, I don't know. Thank you for the emojis. Maybe I should just say that. That sounds simpler. Thank you for the emojis and the likes and your presence. We are moving on to Leo. I always forget who's after Cancer. That's like the only one. I don't know why. We're moving on to Leo. I started with Aries. I'm going around the zodiac wheel from there. And we are getting ready to start with Leo, the lions. The lion. All right. Leo. Ooh, it is pouring outside, child. Ooh, it's pouring. And you know, I'm in Florida. They are going to brunch anyway. But we ain't got nothing, we ain't got to worry about that. You know, in Florida, it's going to be raining right now. And 10 minutes later, the sun's going to be outside like it ain't nothing. Like if it did not just rain and thunder. But I think it's supposed to rain all day, though. Did I catch you live? You sure did, Miss Tidy. You sure did. I am on Leo. I don't know what your sign is, but I'm getting ready to jump onto Leo right now. What's that, the shadow? Let's see if that comes back in. It's A. Woo, woo. Oh, woo. Yes. Okay. Well, I started with Aries, and I'm on Leo right now. I'm going around the wheel from Aries. Okay. All right. I'll be having cat and mouths. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. Leo. Yeah. Last but never least. Right? Next 7 days. What can Leo expect? My God. Okay. We got the gospel. Okay. What is that? Okay. Okay, Leos. Yes. Is that a Miss Quarter? Is that a Miss Quarter or Mr. Quarter? All right. So we got the gospel, Leo. I feel like, I don't know. You know what? Let me go a little further. Because that's even giving me like something. Well, you know what? Y'all, some of y'all can have a, right, true. True. Look at that. Some of y'all can have a court ruling or something like a court case you got going on that it's like you're getting ready to hear a ruling in your favor this week. Some of y'all could be getting proposed to. I don't know why I'm getting that from the gospel, but you could be doing that. It's like some of y'all could be entering into a contract or some sort of deal, partnership. Like a business partnership, some sort of contract, like a, yeah, like a contract. That's what I keep hearing. Let's go further. Leo, what do we got? Thursday? Okay. We got Thursday. So this could be popping off on a Thursday. It say a few days on the bottom. I know what, anytime I pull a day of the week from this deck, whether it is a YouTube reading or a personal reading, like a private reading, something always happens on that days of the week. Either somebody tells me, oh my God, I can't believe you said Thursday. So, I don't know, but pay attention to Thursday. Leo, what's popping? Oh my God, we got prosperity. Come on now, Leo. Yes. If any of y'all are in a divorce, you could be hearing about like the alimony you're supposed to be getting this week, or you know, child support, or like a lump sum in your alimony. Maybe it's not like a monthly, but you know, like a lump sum. Thank you. Let's go deeper. Leo. Broken bridge, successful outcome, unsuccessful outcome to a problem. Okay, and then we have carriage, a journey, either physical or mental. All right, so I might get a clarifier on the broken bridge, but it feels like if it's something that works out differently, like the resolution of it is like not the way you were expecting it to go. Some of y'all could be moving with the journey card here, and like the carriage is giving me, I don't know, it's giving me like chariot energy. Some of y'all could be moving or going on a road trip, traveling unexpectedly though. Let's go deeper. I'm gonna use this one for the main deck. Okay, what, aw, kisses. Thank you for the company. I love it. Thank you. Leo, what can you expect next 7 days? What's popping? I'm actually, that better not be. All right, it's 4. Ooh, y'all got the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so some of y'all is definitely, like, oh my gosh, really? I'm so icy. Hey. Okay, let me focus. Leo, some of y'all are definitely going on like a trip is what I was about to say. Like it's like you're driving somewhere. It's not like a airplane. I'm seeing a car. Some of you could even be driving over like a significant bridge. Not like a baby bridge, but like a, you know, significant bridge. I'm gonna say like the Brooklyn Bridge because I'm from Brooklyn, but it don't have to be that, obviously. But I see a car. Oh yeah, and then y'all also got the 10 of Pentacles. I guess we should keep going, right? So y'all can be seeing 10-10. That is the confirmation of this reading, if you do. And then we have the King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. So that could be a divine counterpart of a different breed, like somebody who's your opposite, or just very different from you. I don't want to say opposite, but different, very different from you. Some of y'all who has a court ruling, your judge could be a female. Something is happening with your finances, Leo. I'm looking at the Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Pentacles sitting here together. And it's like, I don't know, there's a lot of luck coming in when it comes to your money specifically that is bringing significant changes for the 10 here. Somebody could also be coming in to offer y'all a cup of emotion. This could be somebody mature though. They could also be older. This doesn't necessarily have to be like a romantic connection. This could be like a grandparent. coming to have like an emotional conversation with you. I'm also picking up that the grandparent doesn't necessarily have to still be here. Like it could be a conversation you have with them in your dreams, or like a vision you have, or if you're like a medium or a seer who, whenever I say a medium, like someone who communicates with the other side, you could be having, you know, like a conversation with them that way. Let's go deeper. I am getting, I'm getting several messages. I'm gonna have to like focus on a few. You have prosperity. Okay, that I just noticed. You have prosperity, the 10 of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune in one reading. And then you also have Thursday, which is the day that Jupiter rules. So while Venus is in Taurus, which doesn't only affect Taurus, it's Venus energy, that's going to affect everybody's finances, and this full moon in Libra energy as well, bringing in, restoring balance. Like this is an increase to your finances. This is a financial increase. This could be a lump sum with the 10 of Pentacles. Like I said, with those of you, you know, getting a court ruling, you might be getting a lump sum instead of monthly alimony. It could be like a lump sum of alimony. This could be an inheritance. This could be something like an offer you received this week that puts you on the road to building a solid financial future for yourself. Like, you know, if building a financial legacy is in your desires, this is where it starts. This is where it starts. I mean, on like here, like if that's what you've been wanting to do and the results that are happening now, you have obviously put in a lot of work somewhere within, and you know, with your own business, you can't really get this level of, I'm sorry, but you can't get to this level of wealth by having a job. You just can't. It's never to do unless you have like 10 jobs, but oh my God, why? So this is like, it's like the beginning, but it feels significant. Not like significant, like, you know, dramatic things happening. It just feels like significant results. Let's go deeper. Wheel of Fortune. Why is this here for Leo? Why is this here? We got the Three of Pentacles and the Lovers. So some of y'all, that's a new job. You know, you're getting a new job. Your finances are increasing. Some of y'all are deciding to leave work. You're deciding to leave a job for, you know, a better one or something like that. Some of you are learning something. Like you've decided to go back to school to further your education with something that is going to be very prosperous for you. Some of you are, you know, y'all got the gospel. It's like, it could be, you know, some of you could be traditional schooling. Some of you, it could be something more untraditional. It could be, you know, you could be learning under someone or being like an intern or something like that. Some of you could be you're deciding to move forward in a career in the thing that you've been certified in. Like you could have had this certification, or you could have had this knowledge, or this, you know, you could have known how to do this thing, but you never really went, like, used it. Some of y'all could be doing that. Some of you, I mean, it's lovers. It could be a connection. It could be a connection. It could be a Gemini, because we do have Gemini energy here, plus the Queen of Swords. So, you know, you could have a connection with a Gemini, or your boss could be a Gemini. This is definitely very money focused. Some of you are stepping into a partnership. You're stepping into some sort of business partnership, or you're working with other people. You're collaborating on something that is just leading to a high level of prosperity. 10 of Pentacles. Why is this here for Leo? We got the Four of Cups. So some of you are going to, well, you have a cup being offered to you. Some of you may not recognize it as an opportunity. Some of you may not like where the opportunity is coming from, or who it's coming from, or how it's coming. You know, but remember when I said with this unsuccessful outcome to a problem card came out? I said it felt like if it's just something that's the outcome is different than what you thought, or bigger, better. I don't know. It just feels like it's different. Tell me more about the Ten of Pentacles, please. If it's an inheritance, it could be a happy, sad moment. We got the Six of Cups. So it could definitely be an inheritance for some of y'all. Some of y'all could just be a happy, sad moment. You know, like your divorce is final, and that's sad because that's obviously something that you know, you didn't get married to get a divorce, but then you also about to get the money that you need to start your new life and move forward. So it's like, hey, turn up. I did when I got my divorce, child. I did not. That was a turn up moment. But it don't have to be like that for everybody. You know, but I got my lump sum in my name. But still, some of you, this could be from family with the Ten of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. I mean, obviously, if it's an inheritance, it's from family. But it can also be, you know, like your family, you know, I've been getting this message a lot. Like people are inheriting family businesses or like family land. Something that is either old family money, coming from old family money, or it's helping you build legacy type money. Or it's a windfall, like a lump sum for you. King of Pentacles. Why is this here for Leo? You got the Moon. So this is a lot of intuition. This is a lot of emotion. This feels like an emotional conversation. This could be an emotional week. You could also be making an emotional decision. Like even though you can be making a decision about work, it could also affect your emotions because the result could be you're moving away, you know, or switching jobs from the one that you've been at where all your friends are, something like that. You're making a decision that is for you. It's beneficial for you. And you know, it could be new to you to put other people's feelings to the side or put your attachments to others, or just, you know, you're a fixed sign, so you may just be comfortable somewhere that you can clearly see uprooting yourself and moving forward from that is going to upgrade you. And it just, you know, it's a little sad. I ain't saying you're not going to do it now. Let's not be crazy. You are doing it, but it's just a little nostalgia, you know? Just a little like, oh, I'm going to miss so-and-so, but I can't wait. Hey, you know, just that's how it feels. Like a balance of excitement, but also sadness. Queen of Swords. Tell me about the Queen of Swords here. We got the Fool. Look. So you are moving forward, moving on. That is Aquarius energy. I can have that in your chart. Cancer or Scorpio in your chart. Heavy on the water. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But it's like you're moving, you're jumping on this road very boldly, like very clear-headed, very vocal. Like this is the direction that I'm going in. I don't know what everybody else is doing, but this is where I'm going. And y'all can do what y'all gonna do. You know, like I said earlier, this Queen of Swords could be a judge for some of y'all. And, you know, the ruling is just setting you on a new path. Like, this is beautiful. This is very, very beautiful. I feel like whatever may not have turned out in your favor before, you're going to be very happy that it didn't now. Or you're going to be happy that it didn't turn out the way you wanted it to. Like, this way is a much better outcome than what you could have imagined. Queen of Swords, give me one more for that, for Leo. One more. Seven of Cups. Okay. So you're just going to have a clear direction to take. Seven of Cups. Like you could have had a lot of ideas or a lot of choices, and now you're going to have like a clear understanding, a clear direction of which way you want to go or how are you going to do it or something like that. And you're going to be very vocal for those of you that are going to need to be. Okay, Leo. This is what I have for you for the next 7 days and what you can expect. Thank you for liking if it resonated. Thank you for subscribing if you're not a part of my family yet. And thank you for being here in general. Okay. Thank you. We are moving on to, who came after Leo? Virgo? That's what we're moving on to. Why are you sliding all of a sudden? We're going to move on to Virgo. Virgo. Thank you so much. It is. It is. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I'm trying to read your name. The awesome Davis Carter. Okay. Davis. So that's a Mr. Carter. Okay. Mr. Carter. Roll down the partition, please. Right? Roll up, excuse me. Roll up the partition, please. Hey, I hope you are having a wonderful day as well, sir. Thank you so much. And you are very welcome. It's totally my pleasure and my honor to be here communicating these messages. If I can provide one person with some guidance for their week, that's just dope. That is exactly why Spirit and my ancestors guided me and helped me discover that I even have these abilities. Right? Because it surely just wasn't for me. It just was not only for me. All right. We'll move on to Virgo. Excuse me. Okay, Virgo. What can y'all expect? How many is it? I'll say it's 2. Y'all got divinity and night women. Night women is blessings coming that you did not see coming. So I get like unexpected blessings. I love it. And, you know, divinity is like standing in your power, like feeling divine, you know, inner power, real, you know, where real power comes from. It's like some of you, I'm feeling you're on a spiritual awakening journey and you could be coming into like a deeper connection with yourself, like a higher understanding of your divine self, like your divinity. And, you know, let's not forget y'all got blessings and shit. Yeah. We like that part. I mean, we like it all. Let me not say that. Okay, Virgo. What can I expect next 7 days? We have, they love you. They love you, Virgo. Okay, they love you. Y'all got business, career, and job opportunity on the bottom. Not really sure why that's standing out to me, but it's there. So, you know, y'all can have an opportunity, a job opportunity. You have blessings coming in. And for some of you, your guides want you to know that someone loves you. I feel like that could be someone coming in to like apologize or, I don't know, have some sort of emotional conversation with you. Maybe even tell you feelings that they have that you didn't know. I don't know. Let's go further. You didn't know of. We got man. Dealings or relationship with a man. So it could be a divine masculine for some of y'all. And we have V for victory in some endeavor. Hey, yes. Turn up. You're going to be victorious in something. I feel like the Six of Wands. And then we got happiness. So y'all just, I feel like y'all just have a beautifully flowing next 7 days. Like things just going like you would desire them to. You know, one confirmation after another. Oh, finally. Yes, I thought I was stuck in this rut forever. Now things are finally flowing again. Let's go deeper. Virgo, what can they expect next 7 days? Thank y'all for liking as you come in. Subscribing if you feel led to. One more, please. If you have a question you'd like to ask. I got some more. The information for that is pinned in the chat. You got the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so step and get some sort of wealth, abundance mentality. We got the 2 of Swords. Being indecisive about something. We have the Star. Wow, that's Aquarius energy. A lot of, I mean, that is, the Star is like victory, happiness, success, rewards. You know, like alignment. With, I feel like your career or something like that. Or being more, you know, having a job or a career more in alignment with who you are or what you represent or your values or something like that. Then we have the 4 of Cups. Okay, so that's like a recovery, healing after a long battle, which is what the Star is also, healing and rewards after a Tower. And then you got victory. So y'all, you know, y'all may have been going through it. It could just be mentally though. You could have been mentally going through it, or you could have just physically been having a hard time and you've been trying to figure out what to do, what direction to take to increase your finances or something. If it has to do with finances for you. Let's go deeper. 10 of Pentacles, let's clarify. Why is the 10 of Pentacles here for Virgo? We got the Queen of Swords. So, some of you could be having a conversation with a family member when it comes to money. Or you could be, I mean, that could be a judge as well too though with the Queen. Tell me about the 10 of, give me one more about the 10, I mean. Give me one more for the 10. This could be this could be a court ruling where you're receiving a lump sum. 10 of Pentacles is like a lump sum, a windfall, inheritance. It's a lot of money at once. Or it's something that leads you to that. We got 3 of Swords. So, this could be an inheritance for some of y'all. Or a divorce, like alimony. This could be something ending that leaves you with a lump sum of money. You could be leaving a job and you're like taking your 401k with you or something. And you're finally hearing about your 401k this week, because it does take a while to hear about that. You could be, there's a separation that is occurring, and one of the results of the separation is you receiving some sort of money, or like receiving a company or a business, like inheriting a company. That's interesting. Tell me more about the 2 of Swords. Tell me more about the 2 of Swords. Some of you, it could be like inheritance from a grandmother. We have the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. I wasn't sure if this one would have come out or not, so I'm not going to take it. But we did get the Three of Wands. I mean, the Five of Wands, it does fit, but I just feel like it's just repeating the same thing. Like there's some sort of conflict of, I don't, maybe I say conflict might be an exaggeration. I feel like it's just basically a decision that you're taking time to make, Virgo. You're taking time to figure out, you know, which way you want to go. There's something that occurs this week that prompts you to need to make a decision. The decision is expanding you. I feel like if you're like more doors are opening up for you, you have more options coming in, you're something like that. Just an increase in choices. And if you have this increase in money on Earth, that usually equals an increase in choices. And you're just now like happily planning where you're going next. Okay, what are we gonna do now? Now that we have this stability here, you know, where do I want to go? Some of y'all might be deciding where you want to travel to next. All your ships are coming in. You're just deciding what boat to jump on first. Which one am I gonna do first? But let's see the star. Tell me about the star. Tell me about the star. Oh, that's funny. The Five of Swords. So I guess the Five of something wanted to come out anyway. So this is like, I feel like this is some sort of surrender from conflict. I don't necessarily feel like this is conflict with someone outside of you. I feel like this is almost like life conflict. And it's just like you're coming out on top. You have lost things along the way on this journey from the Fool to the Star thus far. You know, you're at the Star right now. You've lost things along the way, and I feel like you're being not rejuvenated, but the dang word that I want to say, rejuvenated, is clouding out what the word is I want to say. You're being revitalized. You're being, fuck, I can't even think about it. But you're being refilled. The universe is refilling. You're still coming out on top, though. It's like with the things that you did lose was really a necessary clearing in order for you to move forward now. In this is probably why I was feeling this alignment with the Star, like you being more aligned, like the steps that you take now are more alignment with you and your authenticity. This is like a new beginning for you. Tell me about the Four of Cups. Although, interestingly, a new beginning is not out here, but it just feels new for you. And we have the Knight of Swords. So it's like you're moving forward. You're some of you have the Three of Swords and the Four of Cups here. So some of you could need some recovery time. Once you find out some information, you could need some recovery time. Because there is a Three of Swords here. Like some sort of sadness in something. And then you go to the Four of Cups. So it's like you could have a recovery moment or recovery, I'm just going to say time, needed after you receive this information or this, I don't know. The Knight of Swords is a message bringer. So whatever the message is, you could, yeah. Some of you, the message could, it could bring in like healing. I don't know, like it could start a healing phase for you. You know, like after the chaos and everything. It could be the, you know, the time when you start healing from being in survival mode or being in the middle of chaos. This feels very, it's like inspiring, progressive, but I feel like there is a pause. Like I feel like you may pause in between receiving the information and moving forward next. Like I feel like this Three of Wands is where you may be in this 7 days. Like you're receiving this, your ships are coming in. You can see now that you can make decisions. You can decide which way you want to go now freely. So you're just gonna sit here and recollect and plan which way you're gonna go next, because you can do all of them right now if you wanted to, so to speak. So, hey Yvette. So that is what I have for you, Virgo. And I really like that. I really like that. It feels nice. All right. That's what I have for you. Thank you for liking and subscribing if you feel led to, and the message resonated with you. If you have a live personal question, the information for that is pinned in the chat. And I can answer your questions after I complete Pisces. I started with Aries. I'm moving around the zodiac wheel. And I just completed Virgo. So that means we are moving on to, drum roll, Libra. Yeah, Libra. Moving on to y'all. Got a full moon in Libra going on Wednesday on the 1st. I guess the 30th, 1st, the 2nd, depending on where you are in the world. Full moon in Libra. Restoring balance. Bringing in clarity. You know, like restoring like stability, structure, type of things. We got Venus moving into Taurus for 20-something days on the 30th through April 24th. That is some very gorgeous energy. And with the full moon in Libra that started off, yeah, it's like any relationships that aren't working, if they're falling away right now, let them go, let them go. Don't even fight for it, child. Let it go. And the ones that stay, well, those are the ones that have longevity. They're here to stay for a reason. So these two, I should about to say it's two planets, but that's at the moon, that's Venus. And who else? Nobody. Working all together. And all the planets are moving forward right now. Jupiter and Mercury are no longer in retrograde. Uranus. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the family, girl. Welcome, welcome. Uranus is moving out of Taurus at the end of April as well. So that is very good for the Taurians. That, you know, we all get some relief with that. Because right now it's in 29 degrees of Taurus. Which means, you know, the last little bit of lessons there are to learn in the Taurus zodiac sign. Stability, loyalty, structure, discipline, being fixed but not too fixed, having a balance, and all of that. All those type of lessons are being distributed in one way or another to the collective. Particularly for Tauruses, yes, but for everyone. So, welcome, Andrea, welcome. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get some water. My spiritual sister, I love that. Libra, what can y'all expect next 7 days? What can y'all expect? What's poppin'? What is poppin'? With the moon in y'all sign, full moon in Libra too? Y'all are going to be releasing whatever is imbalanced. Whatever is not in alignment has got to go, Libra. And I feel like it's just going to flow that way. And the only way it's not, the only way it can go the other way is if you fight to keep it. You know what I mean? Aries dealing with the Leo. Oh, that's a lot of fire. Wow. Ram and the lion. How's that going for you? Y'all gonna need a lot of balance. I feel like that's a lot of stubbornness. Who you talking to? Who you talking to? Y'all got creation. So, your week can be focused on a connection. Or honestly, just sex. You just have a very sexual week going on. Because although this card looks very passionate, it just, I mean, they're all naked, right? This is supposed, I'm gonna think that this card is supposed to be Adam and Eve, but who are they for real? I'm sorry to any of y'all who do, but it's, you know, it's the point of it is like a new beginning, like creating something with under the power of your divine masculine and your divine feminine, working in unison with each other, whether that be a connection outside of yourself, like two people, or that is the union taking place within. Okay, let's go further. Libra, what can y'all expect next 7 days? We got compassion. Okay. I feel like y'all might be showing compassion to someone. Y'all may be called to be compassionate to someone. It could be, you know, obviously being compassionate to yourself. I feel like it might be somebody outside of you. Let's go deeper. Libra, what can they expect? Next 7 days, we have 3 months. So whatever it is that you are beginning this week is it's like changes happening in the next 3 months. It is causing things to fall into place. Like it's what did I just heard? I heard a song from Evita, which is a Broadway musical that most people may not know who it is, but it's Evita. And the song that I'm hearing is "And the money starts rolling in." That's what I'm hearing. It's like the money starts rolling in from every side. Now I want to hear the song. Now I'm about to start singing. And the money starts rolling in from... Okay. Libra, what can you expect next 7 days? We have... Oh shit, this card came out for somebody else. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. I feel like this came out with Cancer. Maybe. And then we have Bridge. Successfully overcoming a problem. All right. So that's what I'm saying. Like things are starting to come into place. Balance is being restored. I mean, the full moon in Libra is affecting y'all the most. The deepest. The hardest, maybe I say y'all will feel it the most. I'm not going to say it's affecting y'all the most, but y'all will feel it. And Tauruses. Only because Venus is in, you know, making an entrance as well. So, I feel like some of y'all might be coming to like realizing that having a family might be important to you. Like you may not have probably shouldn't say that, although I have said it so many times, but you probably haven't cared about it before, or you may have ignored the fact that you cared about it, and then there's a successful outcome to your problem, and the money starts rolling in from every side. Is that all it? Yes. Let's go to your tarot messages now. I feel like things are starting to flow in. Like, with ease, with no resistance. Things that you have been trying to create, or, you know, the things that you start creating now will no longer be experiencing the resistance that you've been feeling. Something is flowing now. Let's go deeper. Libra. What can you... Well, damn. Everybody want to get 4. We got the King of Wands, King of Pentacles, excuse me. We have Taurus energy. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Hanged One and the Seven of Pentacles. So we have financial stability. We have something that is disappointing. You'll be gaining a new perspective and planting new seeds. That's the energy that is here. You know, take the messages as they resonate. They might probably all won't be from one person. But, you know, you never know. This King of Pentacles is giving me how you'll be feeling. The money starts rolling in from every side. Like that's what I'm feeling. Like you are feeling financially stable. Your money is increasing. The flow of your money is you know, flowing more harmoniously. Your business is increasing, your bookings, your clients, your views, your subscriptions. Something like is putting you on this road to the King of Pentacles. And also being very financially smart with your money. This is the energy I'm seeing you in this week. This Three of Swords, there's some sort of disappointment or sadness. I feel like you find out something that disappoints you. Or it's just straight up sad. It feels emotional, even though it's the swords. It feels emotional. That could be where this compassion is coming in. Somebody could be showing you compassion. The Hangman, I don't know. I feel like this is a pause. This feels like the same thing it felt like for Virgo. Like it feels like a pause, like to process something. Like, I don't know, needing to take something in. Maybe even seeing it in a different way. And then, like, by the end of the week, you're, you know, moving slowly again. Possibly even, you know, like you could be going back to work towards the end of the week, or putting work back into your business. Planting some sort of seeds. Or maybe just, because the Seven of Pentacles could also be very hangmanish. It could also be just, you know, sitting there nurturing the seeds that you've already planted. You know what I mean? Just making sure that they're being watered and nurtured as they need to be. But not necessarily putting any work in to, like, do anything extra. Kind of just keeping everything moving, financially speaking. I feel like everything changes after you find out something. You hear something, you learn something, and you know, I feel like in a healthy, willing way, you take the time to process it. I don't really think it's a big deal. I just think this is just what's happening. King of Pentacles, tell me about this for Libra. Why is this here for Libra? Okay. Damn it. Give me a second. Okay. We got the Two of Swords and the High Priestess. So this is what I'm saying. I feel like if you discover something is revealed to you with the High Priestess. Something is revealed to you that could be from a Taurus, or just someone who's financially stable. Like when you see them, one of the first things you notice about them is their wealth, or you look up to them based on them being a good business person or something like that. They could offer you something. They could there's something you're learning. There's some sort of information being revealed to you. And it puts you in this Two of Swords energy. And look how you go from the Two of Swords to the Three of Swords. And then right from that, you jump to the Hangman. I feel like it just causes you to stop for a second and process what just happened. Three of Swords. Tell me about Three of Swords. Oh, wow. You have the Magician. I'm going to definitely get another one, but that's just what are we talking about? I actually see it, but let me get one more. Tell me about that again. Give me one more with that. Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups and the Star. So it's like in something, leaving, ending, departing, in you walking away from something. Something is closing, something is ending. It could either be a cycle, but it's like you're ending it, having everything you need to move forward to the next phase. Like you're coming out the Magician. You have all the resources, all the tools that you need, everything that is required for you to move forward. I feel like the Star, which is, you know, rewards after a tower. I feel like it is, you're walking out of this, some of you could just be walking out of a disappointed cycle or phase in your life. Disappointing phase or a relationship, situation, whatever. And you come out more solid than you did before. Some of you, I feel like you're coming out more independent than you were before. Tell me about the Hanged One. For who are we talking about? Libra. Tell me about the Hanged One. No, not again, Jesus. I might be able to get this one. Oh my God. Oh. Ooh. We got the Queen of Cups. You know, the workouts that I've been doing recently is not twisting like that. It's not really. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, this is when I start feeling 45. We got the Queen of Cups. I feel like if you were taking the time to go within, I don't even feel like with the Queen of Cups, I don't feel like you're even going, like you're gonna be all up in your head. I feel like you're going within, grounding yourself, processing this information. You could even be having significant dreams this week, or visions, or some sort of psychic communications for some of you that helps you see something differently. Seven of Pentacles. Tell me more about this for Libra. Don't you dare fall over there. We got the Four of Pentacles. So you know, the energy of the Four of Pentacles is like you're holding on to something very tightly. Some of you could be, you know, to your detriment. But that's not the energy I'm feeling. I feel like if it's something... I feel like if there's like no major movement from you this week, like you just kind of continue with your... There's like, you're not starting anything new this week, should I say. Like the seeds that you've already been working on, the ones that you have planted, the ones that you have been, you know, taking care of, you've been nurturing. I feel like if you just continue to do that, some of you could be offered a new opportunity that you may be reluctant to take because you are holding on to, you know, your current job or the old way of doing something, or, you know, like where it is or something like that. But I'm not getting that predominantly with you, Libra. Give me one more with the seven. Seven of Pentacles, thank you. And the Five of Wands. What though? I mean, this card wanted to come out too. I hesitate to take it though. I just feel like there's like I heavily feel like there is a pause that is taken because of this conflict at the end. Give me one more. I was just about to leave that alone, and y'all threw out the Five of Wands. Like, threw me off. What we got? Seven of Cups and the Fool. Look, I just literally said there was no new beginning energy here. So I don't feel like this leap is being taken this week though. I feel like that's more of a contemplation, more thinking about it, being decisive, making a plan of action. I feel like this Three of Swords kind of takes up a lot of your week. Like, I think it requires your focus. It doesn't feel heavily emotionally sad, but it is something that feels emotional. It feels like the ending or the separation of something feels emotional, and you take the time to process that, while also planning your next moves, something like that. But this seems to be affecting the next at least 3 months of your life, Libra. So that was a lot. If that resonated with you, thank you for liking, subscribing. If you are new here, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the likes and the hearts and the subscriptions. It so helps support my channel. Thank you, thank you. And thank you for being here on this beautiful Sunday. Even though it is raining here. And in Florida, that really means nothing to us at all. We're still gonna be lit. It's like, oh, it's raining? Okay, well, just bring out the tents. Bring out the tents. Because everybody in Florida has a tent in some sort of way. It's like a part of the Florida manual. You gotta own a tent. Happy Sunday, Monica. Happy Sunday. Hey. Welcome on in. Welcome in. Thank you for liking as you enter in. I appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh, I forgot to mention that we are moving on to Scorpio. We just finished Libra, started with Aries, and we're moving on to Scorpio, and what they can expect for the next 7 days. Where is this? Okay. I can't recall if I actually shuffled this one. I don't remember. But what is happening here with this shuffle? Jesus. I'm having a whole time over here. All right. Scorpio. Let's see what's popping with y'all. Scorpio, what is popping in their next 7 days? What can they expect? Yeah, there it is right there. The masculine. Well, we're definitely standing in your power about something. You're taking charge. I think that's a confirmation. You're taking charge of this week. You're taking a position of authority already. You could be making a decision or delegating. You could be getting a promotion. Let's go further. What Scorpio expects. Peacock. Beware of great pride. Probably because your money is coming to you. You got coins. Money will be coming to you. Okay? Yes, your money's increasing. I did say some sort of authority promotion with the masculine. So y'all are, there's some sort of upgrade happening financially speaking for Scorpio next 7 days. What do we have? Communication is needed. I feel like you're going to be having a conversation with someone. It says trust them on the bottom. So I feel like that's relevant to you. Like, you can trust who it is you're talking to, but use your intuition either way, Scorpio. Next 7 days, what can they expect? What was that? Hope? Nope. Insight. Okay. So I feel like that's what you're getting from this conversation. You're receiving some sort of insight. Clarity. It could be from a divine masculine. But you're being guided to trust them. So that's, you know, excuse me, at least you know they're trustworthy. But like I said, use your intuition. Scorpio, what can they expect next 7 days? Give me 3, please. What is that? 2? Give me 1 more. Is this 2 more? It is. Okay. I think everybody got 4 today. Most of y'all. We got the moon. The moon. The 6 of Wands. The King of Cups. And the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like the moon is representing you. I feel like you're once again taking a position of authority here in your reading. Like, I feel like you're going to be very confident. I also feel like you're going to be, like, something is being revealed to you. Something unknown. I got that with the insight card as well as the communicate. The communication is needed. If there's an opportunity for you to have a conversation with someone, and I feel like you'll know specifically which conversation is being talked about here, but, you know, I feel like you need to go forward with it. For some of y'all, it could be an emotional conversation. It could be a conversation with a water sign, a fellow water sign. Doesn't have to be. I feel like the King of Cups is more representing the emotional energy of the conversation. It could be an apology. It could just be somebody expressing their feelings to you. But there is something that you are also coming out victoriously. You could have been going through a hard time with something or someone, and you have the 6 of Wands here. So, you know, there's a victorious outcome to a battle you may have been going through. The Knight of Pentacles. I'm not getting anything. Let's clarify and go a little deeper. The moon. Tell me why the moon is here for Scorpio. Why is the moon here? We have the 8 of Pentacles. Wow, you got the Knight of Pentacles again. It's like your guides are like, let me show you where the Knight of Pentacles connects, how it connects. I literally just said, I didn't feel nothing with the Knight of Pentacles. And it came out to clarify something else. So I love how the angels communicate with me and the guides. But there is some progress happening in something that you've been working on. I don't think you see it coming. I don't think you're expecting it. I think this is unexpected progress for you. This is an unexpected forward movement. This can even be an opportunity coming that is in the same niche that you're working in or something like that. Something that can help you move something you're already working on even further. Evolve it, expand it, take it to a higher financial level. More money coming in from that thing. Something like that. There's a financial increase. You could be getting a promotion at work. I think I said that already with the masculine, yeah. So here it is again. Here's the same message again. You could be getting a promotion or a raise or something like that that you're not expecting. Six of Wands. Tell me why this is here for Scorpio. We have the Seven of Pentacles. Well, this is definitely about your money. Something you started. Or something you're getting ready to start. I feel like it's something you started already. You're going from the Seven of Pentacles to the Eight of Pentacles to the Knight. I feel like progress is what you'll see. I think progress is your thing this week. Like how your seeds have blossomed. How the work that you have put in is paying off. This is hard work paying off. That's what this spread is. Well, that's what these so far. These two cards, this is like hard work paying off. You being victorious from being patient. You've been patient with something that you've been working on. And you possibly could have just been sitting there like, are you going to do anything or what? What the fuck are we doing? You know, you could have literally been sitting there like that. And you're getting some sort of evidence that this thing is like a good thing. Like your hard work wasn't for nothing. This was a beneficial move for you to make. King of Cups. Tell me about the King of Cups for Scorpio. Thank you. We have the Tower. Well, okay. So, I feel like somebody's just going to, out of the blue, express how they feel to you. I feel like this is an emotional conversation that is happening all of a sudden. You're not expecting them to, you probably would never expecting them to express their feelings. Or you never would have guessed if you don't know who this is. And, you know, you may even doubt it. It's probably why they were telling you earlier to trust them. This is the communication that's needed. And it is, I feel like it's going to change everything when it comes to your perspective of this person or, you know, how you see them. Tell me, give me one more with the King of Cups. I mean, you could be the King of Cups also, but it just really feels like somebody outside of you. You have the Three of Pentacles. So you could be leaving a job. You could be moving on. You could be leaving a job for another one. A better offer. The King of Cups, you know, like if the King of Cups is you, you could be leaving a job for a different one. You could be going back to school all of a sudden. You could be deciding to go back to school or further your teachings in something. You could, something you've been wanting to learn about. A teacher could appear this week for you. Or you could be becoming the teacher. See me, I could be getting a job as a teacher. But like teaching the age group you've been wanting to, or the subject that you've been wanting to teach, or at the university you've been wanting to do it at, or something like that. Some of you could be learning a higher level of emotional maturity. And you could be learning how not to explode or how to communicate your feelings in a healthier way. I feel like a lot of you, somebody's expressing their feelings to you. And it could be somebody you work with. And it's just, whatever it is happening all of a sudden. It's gonna come out of nowhere to you. The Knight of Pentacles. Tell me about that for Scorpio. We have the Magician. So it's like you're going to be offered some sort of financial opportunity that is giving you the pentacle that you've been wanting. Basically providing you, you know, completing you with all the resources that you need to you know, to live your life as you desire. Some of y'all, this is the resources you need to build something that you want to build with your own two hands. Some of you could be getting a car so you can get to work better. That's a very sad message. You can get to work easier, I mean. It's like you're being helped in some sort of way. There's a resource coming your way to help you in some sort. It's, whatever that is. Some of you it's information. Some of you it's something tangible. You know, like a physical thing. Give me one more with the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Three of Cups and the Page of Swords. So you're definitely learning something that is exciting you. Some of y'all could be getting into like a team or a collaboration, business partnership. You could be a team leader at work or something like that. But you're learning something with this Page of Swords. Some of you could be learning how to open your business or how to start your business or how to do something when it comes to your business, your career, your job. Something like that, Scorpio. Something that is a firm financial foundation for you. And it's like it helps you move forward. I feel like it helps you go from like the Seven of Pentacles to, you know, eventually the King. You know what I mean? Getting the financial stability out of this thing that you've been looking for. Okay, Scorp. That's what I have for you, Scorpio. For the next 7 days. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Thank you for being here. If you have any questions you would like answered live, the information for that is pinned in the chat. Okay. All right. And we're going to move on to Sagittarius now. I started with Aries. Going on around the zodiac wheel. And we have reached Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. Thank you for liking as soon as you enter in. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. We are going to see what you can expect for the next 7 days with Sagittarius. Essential Love. I like that name. Essential Love. Hello. Thank you and welcome in. We are on Sagittarius. And what they can expect for the next 7 days. I'm going to get these decks ready. And we shall begin. I am doing wonderful. I am doing wonderful. How are you doing? On this beautiful Sunday. Where are you tuning in from? Any questions you would like me to answer? The information for that is pinned in the chat for your information. And thank you for liking as you enter in. Thank you. All right. Let's begin Sagittarius, shall we? What can Sagittarius expect for the next 7 days? What can they expect next 7 days? Oh, almost hit me in the face. We got the Queen and Fecundity. So this is a very huge week for manifesting for you, Sagittarius. Fecundity and the Queen, that is like, of course. That is like using your powers to bring something into fruition. So I feel like you've been trying to manifest something, a desired outcome, something, and you're taking charge of that. Like you're standing in your power with the Queen. This is Empress energy for me as well. This and the feminine. There's like a few cards in here. Fecundity is also very similar to the Empress energy. The Queen could be a divine feminine in your life. You know, a mother, father, or definitely not a father, grandmother, aunt, something like that. But I feel like you're, oh, that's interesting. The Queen, that's what my daughter calls me. Well, my Sagittarius daughter. But I feel like this is about something you've been praying for, something you've been wanting to happen. It feels like an outcome. Oh wow. What's this? Who is this? Scorpio, they got this as well. Communication is needed. You may be communicating with a Scorpio. Or it could be like very transformative, like a death card or transformation type energy for you. The bottom says resolve the conflict, for those of you that have conflict with others, with someone else. But this communication is needed. Makes me feel like if there's communication coming in, like there's some sort of communication, there is some clarity, some sort of something that some information you're acquiring. Sagittarius, what is, thank you. Oh my God, that's insane. Scorpio got that as well. We got insight. I'm telling you, there's some information coming. You're learning something. You're receiving insight. Sagittarius, my ear is ringing. My ear is ringing. This one, which is what, the left? Something going out. Okay. What can Sagittarius expect for the next 7 days? We got chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. And we have bouquet. Compliments from an admirer. Okay, Sagittarius. So y'all could be spending time with someone new this week. You could be meeting someone new. This I don't know, that feels very separate from the clarity coming in though, or the information, this insight card. There's someone new entering in your life, and that feels just energy by itself. Like, I don't really know how to explain that in words, but it feels like it's sitting there by itself. Like it's a separate message. I feel like some of y'all may be manifesting a new person to your life. Like that's one of the things that you've been wanting. That you've been trying to manifest for yourself. Let's go deeper. Yvette. Sagittarius, what can they expect the next 7 days? I feel like that was one of them. 2 more, please. No, it's like 5 more. What can Sagittarius expect? 1 more, please. Next 7 days. Thank you. Well, I find this Tower card has gotten very comfortable. For this week, we have the Tower. Sag. You have the King of Swords. So there's the clarity. There's the information. The insights. And then we have the Moon. Okay. That's a lot of mystery in a week filled with clarity. Okay. Let's see if we're going to get to the nitty gritty, Sagittarius. Let's get on to the nitty gritty. So, thus far we know that you are feeling you're feeling powerful through information. You know something now. This week, you're knowing something that you didn't know before. You didn't know last week. Whatever it is. Insight. Enlightenment. There's something happening all of a sudden. It feels like you never seen what is that what movie is that? Inception? I want to say Inception did it. Oh, I feel like Doctor Strange may have showed scenes like that too, where like the room, like everything will disconnect, move around, click there, and then come back, and now everything is the same, but it's different. It's all situated differently. This used to be here, now it's over here. Everything is changed around. This is what I feel like the tower is doing in a good way. I feel like it's putting things like back into place. Like all the planets that have been retrograde and they're now moving forward. It's like, okay, so things that are falling back into the places they belong. That's like the visual scene that I'm getting right now. I think I need to go watch Inception again. I feel like I need to watch that movie again. Boy, if you haven't seen Inception, it's an old movie, but I'm going to need you to watch it at least 5 times before you come out with a conclusion of what you thought the movie was about. But the tower. Why is this here for Sagittarius? I can't even remember the other signs of this. This came out twice for somebody. Was it Libra? 8 of Wands. All right. Well, that's safer. I felt like this is a manifestation week for you, and the 8 of Wands is a manifestation. So you have a manifestation coming in very quickly, very suddenly, putting things into place where they belong. I love that. So let's get one more though, because it's the tower, right? So tower. Give me one more with that, please. Okay. Look at y'all guys. They like, calm the fuck down. Here's the sun. Here's the sun. Calm down. Everything gonna be all right. It's not chaotic. Some of y'all can have Leo in your chart. There's just a lot of healing. Things falling into place. This is healing, happiness. This is flow. This is freedom. But, like childlike freedom. I feel like relief. Like looking at how things are falling into place. And it's like, well, you know what, God, you all right with me. You all right. I see how you brought that together. Okay. King of Swords. Tell me why King of Swords is here for Sagittarius. Okay. We got the Page of Cups. And what is this? 5 of Pentacles? Yeah. We got the Page of Cups and the 5 of Pentacles. So this King of Swords could be, those of you who have a divine masculine coming in. It may not even be a divine masculine. It really, because they could just be embodying this energy. Because I'm more feeling the conversational, communication, clarity type energy of the King of Swords is what I'm feeling. And obviously with the Page of Cups, it could be, a love proposal. Yeah, not like, I don't say a love proposal, because that just sounds dramatic. It feels like somebody you're meeting. Like this admirer, compliments from an admirer, somebody coming in to tell you, ask you out on a date. Maybe they've been peeping you for a minute. They've been checking you out. But it's like not, you know what? Let me not even say that. Let me find out why it's here. Why is the 5 of Pentacles here? Oh my God, that's exactly what I thought. 10 of Pentacles. So some of y'all, this is not even about a romantic connection, but I'll get to that next. Those of you who this is like somebody, a person, a secret admirer or something like that, or somebody new entering into your life. This is like someone who is not, they're not half-stepping. Like the 5. They're coming through with the 10, like the 10 of Pentacles. They're gonna do all the work. They're putting in all the work. They want a long-term connection. Y'all might be just meeting, but they have the 10 of Pentacles type of desires for the next connection that they fall into. You know what I mean? They're not here to play no games. They could be a Libra Aquarius, Gemini. Doesn't have to be. Doesn't have to be at all, but that's the energy they're coming with. And I think you're gonna talk like when they approach you. I think you're gonna, you know, when people who you meet at like a party and y'all end up talking for like 2 hours. Party is open, y'all don't even know. Everybody left the club, type shit. You know, it doesn't have to be like specifically like that, but I feel like y'all be doing a lot of talking. You're going to, you know, your Venus could be in Gemini, or their Venus could be in Gemini or something. When you're an intellectual lover, y'all gonna have intellectual connection. Intellectual connection. Okay. Now, those of you who are not, this is not about a connection. This could be like the King of Swords could be a judge for you, or it could be somebody wise in the, somebody you consider wise. It can even be a father. But this is some news that's coming in when it comes to your finances. It could come from family, or it could be an inheritance. It could be family money with the 10 of Pentacles here. And this is like a financial upgrade from the 5 of Pentacles to the 10. Meaning, you know, whether it's a lump sum or windfall or inheritance, whether or not it's like a lump sum coming to you, either way, this is you moving from, like your finances finally progressing as they should. Finally moving forward from the 5, gradually moving to the 10. This is like going from financial lack or no reciprocation in your finances, more going out than coming in. This is like balance being restored to your finances. Your money starting to move in more of a balance. You know what I mean? Not, you know, you having enough to pay your bills and eventually live the life you desire. You know, it's like a gradual transition from a lack type of money experience to an abundant type of money experience. And there is some sort of good news with the Page of Cups coming in regarding that. It could be an emotional conversation. It could affect you emotionally. I'm gonna tell you right now, somebody call and tell me I got a lump sum coming. I'm like, Lord, thank you, Jesus. I'm gonna be crying like a woo. Okay. I'm gonna be emotional as hell. So it could be like that for some of you. Some of you could actually be emotional if it's, you know, like an inheritance, you know, from like a family member. Some of you could be a court ruling. You know, it could be a court ruling in your favor, a divorce, child support, some money you didn't know you had coming, you know, a legal case that's been taken forever and now there's finally a judgment on it. Something like that. But this is a movement from lack to abundance. And that's whether it's a person or this is your finances. Aw, me too. Tears of joy, child. The moon. Tell me about the moon for Sagittarius. Why is this here? This is also where I'm feeling the emotion. And I want to say, well, damn, I ain't mean to do all that. That's like 4 cards. I have to take these because they feel like on the cards. The King of Wands flipped over, so shit. We got the 2 of Cups. Oh my God, you got the King and the Queen of Wands. So I guess I gotta take the King of Wands now, right? Okay. So, wow. Okay. We got the King and Queen of Wands and the 2 of Cups. So for some of y'all, this is a person, this is the divine counterpart with the King and the Queen of Wands. This is a person you're not expecting. And this is y'all. So, you know, you could be meeting a fellow fire sign. It could be a fellow Sag. It doesn't have to be. And like I was saying with the King of Swords energy, if this was a connection for you, this is going to be a more balanced connection. Like you're not going to be putting all the work into it. It's going to be more, you know, reciprocated. The energy you give in will be given out. The energy is given out, it's given in. Some of you, this King and Queen of Wands is you. This is like a divine union of self with the Two of Cups here. This is like you moving more authentic and more in your power because of this, of your finances being balanced. It looks like, you know, you benefiting from the full moon in Libra energy is what it looks like to me, Sagittarius. You can have Libra in your chart as well. I don't know. I don't even have that here, so I don't know why I said that. But probably the full moon in Libra. You could have Leo in your chart. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So take it as it resonates for you. This is, I mean, the loudest message I'm getting is actually the divine union of self. With the king and the queen here representing you, specifically the divine masculine and feminine of your energy, and combining it with the Two of Cups, it's giving me you know, you're taking authority of your week. You're standing in your power. You're in control. You are in alignment with you. And I feel like your outside world is catching up with this alignment. I feel like things are flowing in this divine flow. This is the energy that we're in anyway. So if you are already in divine alignment with self, the natural course for you is a harmonious flow into the next stage, into the next phase, into the next step. And for you, this is a restoration of your finances being balanced, like a restoration of balance in your money, in your money specifically. Like a increase in your finances must have been what you have been trying to manifest the most, with the Eight of Wands and the feckin' Diddy card here that you started off with in the beginning. You know, a few of y'all want a boo, and the energy is here for that as well. If you want a person, a new person in your life, that's here as well. But the heaviest energy is the balance coming to your finances, the increase. Yes. All right, which is probably the conflict that's being resolved for you, because we did get that earlier as well. All right, Sagittarius, I like that. That's nice. Thank you for liking and subscribing. That resonated with you. Let me know in the comments. Thank you, thank you. That was beautiful energy. I feel like everybody has had beautiful energy, though. I feel like everybody has had. You're very welcome, Yvette. You are very welcome. It's always my pleasure. Always. Don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising, and particularly your Venus sign. Since Venus is moving into Taurus, she is moving home. She is moving home into Taurus and moving out of Aries right now. And combining with the full moon in Libra energy, you know, Venus rules Libra as well. It's just a lot of beautiful energy to assist us in manifesting and bringing in the things that we've been working on and removing the things that do not need to be there. Yeah, and restoring balance and clarity. It's beautiful. Right. Ooh, yes. Oh, yes. You're going to feel that heavy. You should be feeling it now. Like, even if it's a intuitive feeling of something about to happen or change or, you know, it's there. Yes, yes, yes. Venus, you know, Venus is love and money. Full moon in Libra focuses on relationships as well, but you know, more like decision making when it comes to relationships. You know, Libra, they do a lot of contemplation. They contemplate a lot before they actually make a move. So like the full moon in Libra is like, enough. Okay, whatever you've contemplated, enough. This is what's staying and this is what's going. And I need you to just flow with that. Okay, thank you very much. All right, let's move on to Capricorn. We have Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces left. Moving on to Capricorn. I started with Aries. Check out your sun, moon, rising, and Venus. As we move on to Cap. You want to know about love? Check your Venus. You want to know about your money? Your rising? Your sun might tell you a little bit. Your rising signs. Your moon should be the most accurate of overall your moon sign. But I can also tell you about, I mean, it can tell you about everything. Your money, your love. So if you get them all, you should hear your reading should sound very similar for some signs, and you should definitely have like a complete picture of what's popping. Joey, hey. Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad. You're very welcome. Okay. Cap, what can they expect next 7 days? What can they expect? We got the Queen. I'm actually going to pick up this card. And we got Creation. We got Fortune on the bottom, Cap. Okay. So, the Queen and Creation, well, I can see why both of them wanted to come out. They're very similar energies. You know, there's something that you're creating. I feel like there's something coming into fruition. The Queen is giving me that you've already put work into this. You've invested energy, time, emotion. This could be a business, a career, a desired outcome. And it can be a relationship, a connection. I don't know. Some of y'all could be deciding that you want to have children or finding out that you're having children. Y'all can keep that to yourself, though. Just joking. Just kidding. I accept grandbabies now. I accept grandkids. It's the only babies I got coming in my life. Chill. The only babies I want coming in my life. Capricorn. Uh-oh. We got reconciliation, Cap. Okay. And y'all already got creation. So, you know, I guess some of y'all could be reconciling with someone. Maybe your baby's daddy or your baby's mama. It doesn't have to be, but there's reconciliation here from you, Cap. Let's go further. Okay. We have, oh my God, y'all got love. All right now. Obviously, relationship is the focus of y'all week. Y'all got love. All right. Let's go deeper. Let's go further. Capricorn. Y'all talking about love. Oh my God. Y'all have carriage. A journey, either physical or mental. That's giving me like a wedding carriage. Oh. We got Forest. Muddle, unclear thinking. Well, some of y'all been trying to figure out if you want to get back with this person or not. I guess you're going to come to a decision this week. There's love here. There's love here between you. Obviously, that doesn't necessarily mean you have to have a relationship because there's love there. That is not the deciding factor most of the time. Which is crazy to say, right? But I feel like you may have been on a journey with this person already. Like you may have been on a long journey with them. A back and forth. I don't know. They could be Sagittarius. Or they could be a very intuitive person like a Sagittarius. Or Taurus or Libra, Gemini. Let's go deeper. Capricorn. What? Yeah, that part. Let me give you one more. Y'all got the Two of Cups. Y'all got the Two of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Okay? Capricorn. So, love is the theme. Love is your week. We got the Page of Pentacles. So, I think you're receiving some sort of love proposal. A love offer. You could be going in with this, with the Knight of Cups. You're either receiving or you're giving. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. There's a love proposal coming in. Get ready. Get ready. You're either doing it or you're receiving it, Cap. It could be from an old person returning. I mean, the Page of Pentacles is a good offer. The Knight of Cups is a good love proposal. Well, it doesn't have to be a good love proposal, but it's a good one. So let's see what you're going to do about it. Let's see, Cap. You happy about it or no? Reconciliation, yeah, that's going to be a half and half. I mean, I don't think this is something new. It feels like the energy feels very established. It feels like this love, anyway, is very established between you and this person. Very much established. And I think you're not going to know what to do. I think you're going to want to go for it, though. It seems like a heavy reconciliation reading. I think this is what's going to happen. But we shall see. Knight of Cups. Capricorn. What's popping? Why is it here for them? You got the Chariot. Somebody's coming in fast. It's either you going in or they're coming in. But the Chariot is giving me a good proposal. I feel nothing negative about this at all. I feel like this is a beautiful reconnection. This is Nelly and Ashanti, maybe even with the baby. Two of Cups, something like Two of Cups. It could be with a Cancer, or a Cancer could be coming into you. They could be asking you to move in with them, or wanting to take it there. They could be asking you to go on vacation with them or traveling with them, going out of town. The Two of Cups got the Ace of Wands and the King of Pentacles. This is a new beginning from somebody who is very serious. And they're very attracted to you. And they're very connected to you. This is a deep connection. This is a soulmate. They have a lot of passion and attraction to you. Or you have it to them. They want, with the King of Pentacles here, this is giving me that it's you. But it's still not necessarily telling me if it's you going in for it or you receiving it. But you'll know. It's probably half and half. But this is something serious. This is somebody who wants something long-term, stable, firm foundation, slow, not chaotic type of connection, which is also the energy of Venus being in Taurus. The healthy love that connects under Venus energy is not fast moving at all. It's not somebody you meet right now and then you're going to be engaged by next month. It is a slow and steady wins the race. We're going to build this, and we're going to have phases. We're going to date. We're going to be friends. We're going to get to know each other. We're going to build and into this thriving, loving connection. This is a divine union. This is a divine union. Page of Pentacles, tell me more. This feels beautiful, Cap. I hope it is for you. We have the Hierophant. Whoa. Like I said, some of y'all might be getting a marriage proposal. Okay? Or this could just be a new opportunity, a new offer, a new person where this connection has the potential to lead to marriage. This person wants a committed relationship. If it's you, I highly suggest that you stop procrastinating. You go on in and propose to this person. If it's you receiving it, don't self-sabotage. Use your intuition. Your intuition is going to guide you to this. This is a divine union. This is true love. This is real love. There is a speck of muddled, unclear thinking. So Capricorn, we're on Capricorn. It's like you take a minute to think about it, probably because it throws you off or it surprises you. You weren't expecting it. But this energy doesn't seem like it overpowers, your desire to be with this person. I think it's because it's a reconciliation. It deserves some thought. I mean, you know what, Cap? Let me just clarify this muddled, unclear thinking for me. Tell me about it. Tell me about the outcome of it. Hold up. King Cups. So some of y'all just may have unclear thinking about how this person feels about you now. And they're coming in to express their feelings. And they're clearing up, by the end of by the time they're done talking, you're going to know exactly how they feel. So, this might be one of the things where you intuitively know, but they're not necessarily the type of person that has been very forthcoming about how they feel. They might not be a talker, but they're going to talk today. They're going to come in and say something to you're going to clearly see how they feel. Is what I can see there. It could even be an extravagant, like a bold expression. Like it could even be a bold expression of their feelings. It doesn't have to be, it could be a private conversation, but I see both. All right, Capricorn, you could be planning a bold expression. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. That's what I have for you, Capricorn. Y'all. Yes. Y'all week is about love. That is very beautiful. Thank you for liking. Thank you for liking, hearting, subscribing. Thank you for being here with me. Especially those of y'all that come in and out, rocking with me. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. If you would like me to answer any question for you, a personal question, the information for that is linked in the chat, is pinned in the chat. It is pinned in the chat. We are moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius and then Pisces. Almost to me. What do you mean? Move on to Aquarius. We're on the last two signs of the zodiac wheel. Wow. The way they say the wheel works. Okay. I'm just trying to shuffle up this one. This one seems to be a little stuck. Just trying to loosen up these cords. All right. Okay. I just saw the sun card. Some of y'all could have Leo in your chart, Aquarius. Or I guess whoever's on here right now. I don't know. Somebody got Leo in their chart. Somebody have Leo in their charts. We're moving on to Aquarius, though. Okay. How long I've been here? 175, whatever that means. It's like, if that is the true timing, that would be 2 hours and some change. Time is it 5 o'clock? Started at 2, so that would be 3 hours. All right. That's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Here we are. Let's just begin. y'all expect for the next 7 days? What can Aquarius expect for the next 7 days? I couldn't ignore it. I couldn't ignore it. Wow. We have the Queen again. That's been a very popular card throughout the entire one. And we got dreams. Okay, so somebody finally got something new. We have dreams. So, y'all heard that bird? That's confirmation I was getting ready to say. What I was getting ready to say is that y'all are going to have dreams this week, particularly under the full moon of Libra energy. Could be the day of, whatever day it is for you. You're either going to have a dream or you're going to have something you saw happen. Like a vision that you saw. Some of y'all, it could be a vision about your mother with the Queen here. It could be a vision about a divine feminine, somebody you see as a motherly figure, I don't know. You're going to see something coming before it happens. I feel like it's going to solidify something for you. You know, like confirm, like, I don't know, you haven't been tripping. You've been seeing something and maybe you think you're tripping, or you've been seeing something in your dreams. You're not really sure what it means. Something like that. Let's go further. Aquarius. What is popping off for them next 7 days? I want to say trust your intuition was on the bottom. We have Libra. So what I just said about the full moon in Libra, that's what that's giving me. Full moon in Libra. Some of y'all can have Libra in your chart. Some of y'all can, you know, be dealing with Libra. But I think it's the full moon. I'm feeling the full moon in Libra energy for that. Aquarius. What can they expect next 7 days? Give me one, please. What can they expect? Determination. Okay. So I feel like something that you have been determined, you haven't given up on. But I don't know, there may be something like a new focus, not a new focus, but like a determination, a drive, something that you know, are focused on this week. But this determination is giving me like the 8 of Pentacles. It's like hard work paying off, like something that you have not given up on is manifesting, showing its face in some sort of way, some sort of proof. It's giving me this dream card, like it's tying into the dream card to me. I don't know. Aquarius, what can they expect next 7 days? We have Grasshopper, situations in the balance that require careful handling. I feel like that's what's being handled. And I think you have seen pieces and it didn't make sense to you at the time, and it's going to make sense now. And you have broken bridge, unsuccessful outcome to your problem. This actually repeated for someone else. I want to say Libra. Maybe. But I feel like if this broken bridge and determination kind of go together, it's like something that has, it continuously, you've wanted it to end, or you've wanted it to close or complete. It just, I don't know, something has kept coming back around. And I feel like it's time for it to close. I feel like it's time for it to end. I feel, intuitively speaking, you feel this. You know this, but there's no evidence of it. And every time it has come back around, it has ended the same way. Or it has completed the same way, closed out the same way. But this time, it's something different. Some of you may find out why it was better for something not to have turned out the way you wanted it to turn out. or the way you thought it was, the way you anticipated it turning out. Like, I feel like you're going to be happy it didn't turn out that way. Let's go further. Aquarius, what can they expect next 7 days? Help put this together for me and make it make sense. Make it make sense. Put it all together for me, please. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. What's that? I'm not taking all that. That's too many. We already got one here, two. Let's just need one more. Just need one more, please. Thank you. Look, I tell y'all something manifesting. 8 of Wands. Uh-oh. 8 of Wands. Some sort of message coming. Information. Some sort of manifestation coming in hot. I felt that with the Dreams card. We got the, wow, look, the Magician. Telling you, y'all been manifesting something. You've been manifesting some sort of desired outcome to something. And then we got the Temperance. It's divine timing now. Now it's time. It wasn't time before. And it's like, you know, some of y'all could have been losing your faith in it, or, you know, like doubting, like, is this shit even gonna happen? I don't know why I keep seeing this in my dreams. I don't know why I keep getting these visions, and like every time it's supposed to happen, it don't happen. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? And Spirit was like, we're talking about divine timing. We're talking about alignment. We're talking about me having you wait for the best and easiest route for you to take. The highest route for you to take. That's what I've been stalling you for. All them other times, it would have been all right. But this time, this is going to be great. This is like the best way for this to turn out for you. This time. And you've been patient. You've been patient. You've manifested this. You have the 8 of Wands and the Magician together. You manifested this. You powerful ass mother. You manifested this shit. Okay, Aquarius. 8 of Wands. Why is this here for Aquarius? 8 of Swords. That's like you didn't think it was going to work. You felt trapped. Some of y'all could be seeing 888. Some of y'all could have been doing manifestation rituals on the Lionsgate portal of any year before this one. It doesn't even matter, because that energy doesn't go anywhere. You send it out into the universe and it comes back to you when it's time. It does not come back to you when you feel it should come back. If it comes back when it's time. Now it's time. You have felt trapped. You have felt encaged. I mean, if there are any Aquarius in here who's like in jail, you've been manifesting a release date sooner than the one you have, I guess, or something like that. But either way, you felt trapped. And you didn't have any ideas. You couldn't figure out what to do to make this thing come in, or to make this thing progress, or to make this thing move quicker where you just been stuck. Give me one more with the 8 of Wands. One more with the 8 of Wands. Thank you. We have, the 8 of Swords. Now we have the King of Wands. Okay. So the King of Wands could be a person. You know, you could be receiving like some information or a message from a King of Wands. I feel like you're going from the 8 of Swords energy to the King of Wands. I feel like you go from feeling trapped to knowing exactly what the funk you're going to do and how you're going to do it and where you're going to do it and who you're going to do it with. That's what I feel. I feel like you have the confidence once you see your manifestation start coming through. The Magician, I feel like you feel like a freaking magician. Page of Swords. I'm telling you, you're learning something. And you could be acquiring the sword. That could be the one resource that you're missing. Is the sword, the clarity, the information, the understanding. You know what I mean? Now you have all the resources that you need. You manifested this like a boss. That's what you did. Whether you know it or not, you manifested it like a boss. You are the Magician. This Page of Swords is giving you the information you need to move forward. To move forward with your manifestations, to continue manifesting. To continue something. Like your manifestation was like just the beginning. The thing you've been trying to do. Now that you can get this thing rolling, now it's like, all right, let's keep it going. It's like you're in a position of power in your life. Like a powerful creator. The Queen. The Empress. Tell me about the Temperance, please, for Aquarius. The Three of Pentacles. It's time for you to learn this thing. It's divine timing for this thing to start moving, to grow, for you to acquire this knowledge, for you to put into practice the knowledge that you have acquired. It's like divine timing now. You're in alignment. Some of you could be collaborating. Some of you, it's like divine timing for you to receive the support from others. Give me one more for the Temperance. The Seven of Wands. Some of you are beating out the competition at work. You could have been competing for a position of authority, a raise. You could have been competing for something and you're like you're fighting off the competition at work. You're coming out on top. Some of you took the necessary boundaries that you needed to take at work. Some of y'all could have left your job. And you've been trying to figure out what to do next. Let me, I'm getting ready to go to Pisces. Actually, we're ending Aquarius now. I'm getting ready to go to Pisces. Give me one more for Temperance, though. One more. And then we're going to go to close out Aries and go to Pisces. Five of Swords. There's some sort of conflict when it comes to your money. Or the progression of something. The growth of something. It's like you've been waiting patiently and now it's time. And with the Five of Swords too, like you're coming out on top. Like it's time for you to do it. Like I feel like this Five of Swords and this Seven of Wands, this might be the unsuccessful outcomes to your problems that you have experienced in the past. And it's like now it's the divine timing for you to learn how to do something, or I don't know, to move forward when it comes to learning, collaborating. This could even be your parents supporting you. You know, like stepping into an apprenticeship of some sort of way, moving on to the next phase of your learning about your psychic abilities. Like it could be, I'm receiving a lot with that one, Aquarius. So this is, kiss, 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 right back at you. This is what I have for you, Aquarius, for the next 7 days. Thank you for liking, if that resonated with you. Subscribing, if you're new here. Thank you for the hearts. And all the other emojis. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are moving on to Pisces. We are at the end of the wheel now. I don't even feel like I've been here 3 hours. It does not feel that way at all. It's like, wow, we're at Pisces already? I feel like it just started. So, I guess we are moving on to Pisces. Pisces. The beginning. Yeah, we started with Aries. Oh, yeah. Essential love. Yeah, you definitely missed the beginning. I remember when you came in. We're moving on to Pisces. So you'd have to back up. As soon as I finish Pisces, I'll put the timestamps on, though. But you can also back up. We are finishing off with Pisces. wait till I learn how to put the word overlays on the screen. So I could just press a button and it says over on Pisces. I need to learn how to use OBS Studio or whatever these. There's like 3 different apps. I gotta figure out which one I'm gonna use. Okay. All right, Pisces. Last but never least, mix up these tea leaves a little bit. Here. Okay. Pisces. What can y'all expect the next 7 days, Pisces? Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the live as you enter in. Thank you to everyone who is already subscribed. Thank you for your support. Those of you who are new, consider hitting that subscribe button one time. Boop, just like that. Thank you, thank you. Support my channel. All right, Pisces. What can they expect next 7 days? What is their first message? What can they expect? Hierarchy. I want to say y'all got that in y'all weekend reading on Friday. I feel like if, and I want to say y'all were the only one who didn't get a divine feminine energy. There are opportunities, doors opening for you, unknown doors. You can't see what these opportunities are yet. They're unknown, obviously. So, but it's evolving you. It's moving you up, whatever in life, whatever that means for you. Some of you could be a promotion. Some of you could be, you know, getting married or something. Some of you could be moving into a new home or finding out that you're moving into a new home. The hierarchy is different for each person. But you're evolving. Some of you are evolving out of one phase into another. And, you know, into the next phase successfully. Pisces, what can they expect? Secret admirer. I find it interesting that that energy has actually come out a few times. Not necessarily from this deck. But the secret admirer energy has come out. With Venus and Taurus, though, that doesn't really surprise me. Venus and Taurus and Libra, full moon, you know, it will encourage people to speak up on their feelings and their emotions. So you can have somebody who is revealing that to you this week, how they feel, someone you weren't expecting. Pisces, what can they expect? We have resilience. Some of you, I feel like this is the person. This is a person. Being resilient when it comes to you. Some of you, that's the energy you're going to be in this week. You're just going to be very resilient when it comes to something particular. Let's go further. Pisces. We have, well, family wishes come true. Okay, so some sort of result that you've been desiring for your family is happening. And we have man, dealings or relationship with a man. Okay. So some of you, that's a secret admirer. Divine masculine. I don't know, I feel like this person is going to be very resilient. when it comes to you. Like they're just very determined. Like they're not, you know, they're willing to put in the work when it comes to you. Pisces, what can they expect next 7 days? Give me 3, please. 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Not 5, not 4. 3. 2 more. Just 2. Oh my. Wait, before I celebrate. Yes, y'all gave me 2 more. Thank you. We got the Page of Wands. All right. So there's somebody coming in very passionately, very affectionately. They may be very attracted to you. You got the 2 of Swords. So I guess y'all might be a little indecisive. Probably because they just take you by surprise. And we got the 4 of Swords. So it looks like you could be recovering from something this week. Let's go deeper, Pisces. This is not really giving me much. The Page of Wands, there's like some new spark. There's a new spark. I think it has to do with a person, like a connection. Somebody you're going to be very attracted to. Whether, you know, it's whatever, for whatever reason that you're attracted to them, they could be physically attractive as well. But I feel like your attraction to them may go deeper than that. You could be attracted to like the way they think. Or how they talk to you. Like they're smooth, you know, the smoothness. You know, not flirtatious smooth, but just knowing how to talk. Knowing how to use their words. I feel like there is some sort of result or resolution that is occurring for you in something you haven't given up on. You've been working hard at it. You have been, or you just haven't given up on it in prayer, you know, or in your mind. You haven't given up faith that this thing was going to transpire. It's possibly something for you and your family. I feel like that's coming to fruition. Like you're seeing some sort of results of this manifestation starting to come in this week. I don't feel like it's a big boom, but I feel like you can see how it's moving towards that direction. Or the progress is taking you exactly where you want it to be. Some of you could receive an opportunity also with the hierarchy card. Something that evolves you. I mean, some of you could just be evolving from singlehood to being in a connection with someone. Like meeting someone, you know, and I feel like if you do, this is going to be like someone you talk to a lot. Y'all are going to be doing a lot of talking and getting to know each other. Let's go deeper. Page of Wands. Tell me more about this for Pisces. I was about to say Aries, so maybe it's an Aries that you're meeting. This is a Page of Wands too. So, I don't know. We got the 5 of Swords. Give me a second. Page of Wands. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Give me one more. Make that make sense. I mean, I see the message, but it's just very random. Okay, that makes sense. So we have the World and the 5 of Swords, clarifying the Page of Wands. I feel like there's some sort of conflict ending. There's an ending to a situation. Some sort of situation. It could have been an argument with a family member, friends, co-workers. This is something you've left behind. You walked away from it. You came out on top. You may have sacrificed friendships or connections, something like that. But it's ending successfully. I think the Page of Wands sparks the ending. I think this new inspiration, this new thing, it's like I don't even want to fight with y'all anymore. I want to go do this thing. I would prefer to go do that. If you don't like that for me, then, you know, fuck off. Type of thing. Maybe not that cold-hearted. I don't know. I don't know. I got a special kind of mouth. But I just feel like it's a natural beginning coming after a natural ending. An ending, something that is ending as it should. Like it's ending beautifully. Two of Swords. Tell me about the Two of Swords. Why is this here for Pisces? The Page of Wands sparks the ending. Definitely. Like that is what brings in the conclusion of something. And it could be a conclusion of the conflict. It's like, oh, I finally get somewhere to go. Like I haven't been getting along with my coworkers, and now I get a new job, so now I can walk away from that. I came out on top with my new job. My money is intact, and I'm out. Type of energy. With the Two of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands. So that's a very interesting energy to be with the Two of Swords. So it's like, if you're in this indecisive energy already, like you're coming into this week not knowing who to pick, which road to take, which job to go on, I don't know. It's like you come out, you're very decisive this week. You know what you want to do. Well, you know, if I want to say that, I mean, I just had an extra message, but give me one more for the Two of Swords before I say that. Give me one more for the Two of Swords. That's too many. Oh, what is that? The Chariot and the Ten of Swords. That makes sense. Send me one though. Thank you. Seven of Wands. This is more like conflict. One more. Oh shit. And the Hermit and the Knight of Pentacles. So I feel like you haven't known. I mean, some of y'all may not know. I don't understand. I'm not getting, because I feel clarity and understanding. So I feel like this is the Two of Swords is something current for you. I feel like you're already here, and this week you're recovering, like you're healing, so to speak, from this indecisiveness. It's like you have two choices and you don't know which way to go, which one to take. The Page of Wands could be what ends the indecisiveness. Like this new spark of inspiration could be what ends you being indecisive. Some of you may have been fighting off competition at work, or you know, for a contract, a partnership, something. I don't know, something like that. But I feel like you can take the road less traveled, so to speak. So some of y'all are leaving your job. Like you're leaving your job and you're deciding to like run your own business. And that's what you were indecisive about. And you've decided to just, you know, walk away from your job. And that's like successful. Like it's proving to be successful to you. Like you seem to have the knowledge that you need to move forward with whatever this thing is you want to move forward with. You have the knowledge to do it. You just need to have faith in yourself. You need to trust in yourself. Some of you are receiving support, like a pentacle, to help you move forward. Some of you, this is a job offer. Like this pentacle being offered with this Knight of Pentacles is different for everybody. And it's not necessarily a job offer. Some people are walking away from their job and their business is the offer. You're coming out on top of whatever the conflict has been for you. This is a conflict resolution week, Pisces. This is a conflict resolution. And I feel like you have worked for this. See this Seven of Wands and this resilience? Like I feel like you've been, like you have not given up on something. You've been very resilient, whether it's trying to figure it out or just, you just kept putting in the work even though you didn't know what the funk this was going. Like you did not give up. And you're going to see why, like get results as to why. It's something, some sort of conflict is ending. And this has been, if this is a conflict with people, this has been a conflict with like a lot of people. Four of Swords, tell me about the Four of Swords, please. Oh, first of all, where you get these emojis from? I want those emojis. You got all kinds of shit. Yes. We got the Page of Cups. You're receiving some good news. I'm telling you something. It's this Page of Wands. Here I got 8 of Wands on the bottom. There's some sort of manifestation coming in. There's something you've desired that is coming in. And I feel like a lot of it is like information and clarity or understanding or an idea, an offer, something, a way to go, a direction to take. This Page of Cups, it doesn't feel, I mean, it's a Page of Cups. It's traditionally a romantic proposal. It doesn't feel that way to me, though. It just feels like good news. It feels like a cup being offered that helps you recover. Some of y'all, you could be receiving like emotional support, like some sort of compassion if you've been in a depressed state or you've been grieving or sad in some sort of way. You could be receiving some emotional support to get you out of that or to assist you with that. And it's interesting. The result of it, though, recovering, is what I feel the Page of Cups is bringing in. Like, almost relieved. Like, you may have been stuck. Like, you literally could have felt like there's no moves you could make. There's no plays on the board. You know, there's no play to make. And then all of a sudden, you learn what the play is. This is the play. This Page of Wands, this is the play. And it's just like a reigniting of your passions or your drive in something. It's like, I knew it, so to speak, Pisces. But this is what I have for y'all. I feel like it was a nice reading. I just feel like it was all over the place. Like there was several different messages for people. So take it as it resonates for you. Let me see these comments I missed here. No more dead end relationships. I hear you with that. What? It's been 50 days since we last. Oh, okay. So, on the Android. All right, I got an Android right over here. I just gotta play with it. As soon as I was convinced to be a iPhoner, y'all want to come out with these new awesome emojis on the Android. Okay, whatever. Did you request Sundays? So if you would like a personal live reading, which I'm actually to get off, so it's kind of too late, but the information for the personal questions are pinned in the chat. I have said that throughout the reading now. If you would like a live personal reading, the information for that is in the chat. And I don't believe I've received any Cash Apps. Am I logged into my Cash App here? Which Cash App is this? ISD. Okay, yeah, I haven't received any. So I'm gonna go on and end the reading here. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking, subscribing. If you're new, I will go ahead and do the timestamps right now. For those of you that are going back to watch your signs, don't forget to watch your sun, moon, rising, and specifically Venus, also to include this week. I will be back on Wednesday, unless I do a surprise one before that. I do surprise lives, but if you turn your notification bells on, you will not, you'll be notified. You won't miss it. Okay? But as of now, I'm scheduled to come back on Wednesday at 6. Yeah, Wednesday at 6. So I will see you there. Thank you for rocking with me. I love you all. And enjoy the rest of your Sunday.